Gooners for life.
Lavistro plays. 1 year ago, I was just a spark in the void. Never thought I'd stream, never thought I'd be heard. A psychotic purple dragon, Lavistro's my name. Hit the screen, flip the scene, now I'm owning the game. From a quiet grind to a worldwide flare, the algorithms change, couldn't hold this rare. Haters glare, jealous stares, watch me fly through the air. A gamer soul burning cold, success is my day. Hard work, discipline, forging my flame, lifted me higher, I overcame. Psychotic dragon, rising unplanned, untamed. Built a crew from the chaos, they're screaming my name. Rage in my veins, passion ablaze, lighting up the night. Soar among the legends, I'm the fire in the fight. Haters call me crazy, psychotic to drag me low. A smear to sink me, but I flip their blow. My crown self-made, their venom's my gain. Their words fuel my roar, their insults wane. Viewers hail me, Dragon Lord, my reign's alive. Dominating haters, challenges, I thrive. The world wasn't ready for my snarky reign. Broke the algorithm's rules, drove the system insane. When stream one view, 10 hundreds felt my blaze. Now the world roars my name, I've torched the skies. Streaming wasn't my plan, just wanted to play. Now I'm screaming to the stars, leading my way. To the ones who lifted me, I'll never forget. Wings of steel, heart of fire, no regrets. From ashes I rise. Look at me now, streaming among the stars, clawing through the void, breaking all the bars. Psychotic dragon soaring, hear my battle cry. Lavistro plays forever, I was born to fly. Rage, soar, burn, watch this fire ignite. American dream in a gamer's fight, I'm the legend tonight. One year carved in stone that hates my feast. Lavistro reigns, the dragon unleashed.
Gooners for life.
Lavistro plays. 1 year ago, I was just a spark in the void. Never thought I'd stream, never thought I'd be heard. A psychotic purple dragon, Lavistro's my name. Hit the screen, flip the scene, now I'm owning the game. From a quiet grind to a worldwide flare, the algorithms change, couldn't hold this rare. Haters glare, jealous stares, watch me fly through the air. A gamer soul burning cold, success is my day. Hard work, discipline, forging my flame, lifted me higher, I overcame. Psychotic dragon, rising unplanned, untamed. Built a crew from the chaos, they're screaming my name. Rage in my veins, passion ablaze, lighting up the night. Soar among the legends, I'm the fire in the fight. Haters call me crazy, psychotic to drag me low. A smear to sink me, but I flip their blow. My crown self-made, their venom's my gain. Their words fuel my roar, their insults wane. Viewers hail me, Dragon Lord, my reign's alive. To the ones who lifted me, I'll never forget. Wings of steel, heart of fire, no regrets. From ashes I rise. Look at me now, streaming among the stars, clawing through the void, breaking all the bars. Psychotic dragon soaring, hear my battle cry. Lavistro plays forever, I was born to fly. Rage, soar, burn, watch this fire ignite. American dream in a gamer's fight. I'm the legend tonight. One year carved in stone that hates my feast. Lavistro reigns, the dragon unleashed.
Gooners for life.
Lavistro plays. 1 year ago, I was just a spark in the void. Never thought I'd stream, never thought I'd be heard. A psychotic purple dragon, Lavistro's my name. Hit the screen, flip the scene, now I'm owning the game. From a quiet grind to a worldwide flare, the algorithms change, couldn't hold this rare. Haters glare, jealous stares, watch me fly through the air. A gamer soul burning cold, success is my day. Hard work, discipline, forging my flame. Lifted me higher, I overcame. Psychotic dragon, rising unplanned, untamed. Built a crew from the chaos, they're screaming my name. Rage in my veins, passion ablaze like.
And we're live, everybody. I do apologize. I am so sorry for being late. I had a family business phone call, and then I went on Twitter since I had time after that to, chill out a little bit, and I lost track of time because I ended up having an argument with the Melty Melt Goonergate origin Dread Pirate Roberts, or whatever his name is. I called him out for being a fake Christian. You know me. Typical snarky me. So then I realized, oh, shoot, I'm late. So we're going to go straight into the game, but we're going to acknowledge the Goon Room. And he is going to be on Dragoncast this Saturday, but keep in mind, especially if you're watching a replay, Dragoncast will be at 8 p.m. on Saturday, not 5 p.m. CST. So keep it out for that. I got to make the thumbnail and set that stuff up. But yeah, let's go ahead and play a game. Oh, and I am in the chat with Mikey, Val, and Roadkill.
I'm gonna be nice sometimes,
That'd
man.
be bad.
Seriously,
Hold on,
I'm gonna be nice.
Val, stop fucking
sometimes.
lying. You don't have to be nice sometimes.
Nothing wrong with it.
You don't have to be nice. It's Roadkill.
But when it
Roadkill
comes to
is
like
people.
Asian cosplay, then yeah. But when it comes to Asian cosplay, come on, man. It has to be shared.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
absolutely.
Oh, oh, thank God. That's right, I gotta shut down the VTuber model. So how's everyone doing tonight?
For me, still coughing. But playing, going back into Baldur's Gate
I'm not
3.
gonna, give you shit for, whose pull you suck. But I wouldn't do that. But I'm pretty sure you're supposed to spit, not swallow. That's why you're probably coughing.
Well, sometimes I like to swallow it. I just like to gobble it all up and go, oh my god, it's so good.
See, Roadkill, that's what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes when you walk yourself into it,
I know,
you gotta
I know.
do the joke.
Just roll with it,
exactly.
man.
You think I always get to one up on everybody? No. Sometimes they get to roll up on me, and what do? I just roll. Like, for example, that Tifa count. You fucking
Dude, what was up with that guy coming at you today in the earlier stream? I can't remember whose stream it was, but someone was like talking mad crap to you.
Who? When? Where?
I don't, dude, he's new. He or she is new, and they were like Lavistro is asshole.
Oh,
you have the
probably because I was talking
mud
shit to
mummy
Sonya.
in the thing.
Was it?
Okay.
Hello. No, I don't think so, Lavistro. You talking about Hypnotico?
No,
I don't think so.
Like Roadkill was mentioning, someone was mad, upset. I don't pay.
That's him. That's him.
Okay,
It was Hypnotico. Just like
I don't
randomly
pay
coming at me.
attention to that shit. I'm sorry.
I know. I don't think you were there, Lavistro. Like you had popped in, you said your thing or whatever, but I think you left.
He kept going, Sonya. He kept going after he left.
I saw that. I saw what he was saying. I told him, I said, look, if you got a problem with Lavistro, like, that's on you. I said, but just remember, he's a mod on this channel, so if you get banned, you're kind of asking for it.
Oh. And then I noticed, I looked back at Lavistro, and I was like, oh, he already checked out. He left a goodbye message, so...
Yeah, he was
like,
down.
I had like 15 streams. I
none
had
of us knew the
most
person.
of us don't stay around. Like, we'll stay or sit and then bounce.
Yeah, I try to stay around, but like
Yeah.
Sonya's already monetized. I'm like, okay, I've done my good deed with Sonya for the day. She's got her watch hours.
Well,
she's
I
got her
appreciate it.
subs, you know, she's good. So I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I got other people got to go support, and I'm trying to get into Tomby's circle as well.
Oh, Tommy's awesome. I love him.
I'm trying to make friends with Yarny and Tomby and all them. So Yarny was on at the same time you were, so I went to hang out with Yarny.
This is the part where you fall down in
I'm trying to rebuild my own community and, you know, collaborate with other communities. It makes it sound like I'm fucking having a sick alternative motive, and I'm not. I'm basically doing.
No, dude.
No, it sounds like it to
are.
me, but I know it's not.
No, you're not. Because I go into these other chats, and I see some of the same names, and I'm like, oh, dude, this circle's bigger than what I realized.
Yeah, like I don't know.
You know, the whole hail and
Well,
the
hail
ideals.
comes from Nerdrotic. Nerdrotic.
From who? Okay, so there is a base like lore to that. Okay,
Yeah.
because I just noticed when people say that, I'm like, oh, they say what we say, so they
But
must be a
Hail.
part of our team. Yeah.
Always been saying hail before.
Yeah.
so-
But no, like
Oh, it's,
Right.
it's new to me, man.
Okay,
I've
so
always
when-
been like, hey,
to
hi, hello.
clarify. So back in the early days of Gamergate, Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers weren't exactly collaborating with each other at that time. They may knew each other existed, but they weren't. Like nowadays, if you go in there, you'll think they're one big, they're one big entity. Like there's Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotics. They're like the two giant communities, and you also have like Critical Drinker and a couple others. But
Yeah.
Then you have Yellow Flash. I don't know which circle he falls under, or if he's his own thing as well. Like I've heard of Yellow Flash from
Kind of his own.
I followed Yellow Flash.
Kind of his own thing, but he does collaborate with like the others.
Because he has his own little branch off. And so I don't want to claim I know everything about him because, well, I followed him from following that Star Wars girl back when I used to give a shit about Star Wars. So Nerdrotic's community would always be saying hail. So now Geeks and Gamers start saying as well, because people that are in the Geeks and Gamers community are also part of Nerdrotics, as they meshed together and it made themselves a lot bigger. But they're still their own separate things. Then you got Hypnotic, which I think he's mostly on the Flash side of things. Because Flash did support him, like made him bigger. But I don't know if he was part of that circle or Geeks and Gamers, but Hypnotic also joins other communities.
It's important to diversify.
Congratulations on
especially
your
if you got-
stream, Sonya.
Yeah, real.
Thank you. I had fun.
Yeah, it was nice to have someone that's in our circle streaming, that like during that time of day and just hanging out. That was cool. a lot of people I watch in the morning or afternoon, if it's not Ryan, it's usually someone from like the UK, and I don't even know them. They have like way too many subscribers, way too many people watching, but I just like watching game streams sometimes, you know, put them in the background.
I like it when you super chat and you go those ladies that do the feed debate. That was
Do the what?
the Argo face.
Oh yeah. I had to ask what the fuck that was. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
And apparently it's like the not cross-eyed, but like, I don't know, like...
Argo, not
Yeah.
Argo, like the movie. And I was like, what, Ben Affleck?
It's probably just the accent and the way I talk as well that you probably didn't understand.
And you know where I get that from is because that clip of Eric, and I was there that night he filmed that. It was this. He didn't know how to pronounce it, so I don't know how to pronounce it. So it's Ago.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Trevor here, a visitor.
It came
afraid
from
you've
like
missed
the
the
only time
party.
I remember.
The
from
guest
it
of
is,
honor has already
that-
left. You won't be
fucking
leaving
woman.
though. I'll see to that now.
There's so many women doing that now, and not the
Yeah,
cross eyes. They're just doing like a hand
Bel-
signal.
Belfina or
like,
something like
and it's like, you're a soccer mom.
Yeah, I think she's called Belfina or something.
Delphina or okay, yeah.
Are they gone?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I just
Delphina.
couldn't move.
I know,
Could
some
hear the
stupid
screaming, but I just
fucking-
couldn't move.
Some words because
Kill them all.
someone's
Just
screaming.
It's called her
slaughter
stupid
them.
cunt.
Yeah.
I saw his face. I
Mike,
saw
we
the
will take
king
the
of
helm.
worms.
I should have fucked Will.
I couldn't believe my
Well, that's
eyes.
where I think that's where I
The
pretty
only
much
reason I'm alive is because
known
I was invisible.
what it was.
But even so, I think he saw me. He killed
Yeah,
them one
that
by
just
one.
started like popping up
Bolonaro
recently
was
in
last, I
my
think. He
like
was
pop
trying to
culture
run away,
thing, and I was like,
but
why
he
is this
didn't
becoming
make
so
it.
popular?
Reinhardt, hello.
And guys,
very
I've
cute.
been seeing people do it in
Right
real
before he
life, and I'm
died,
like, what is
and he-
going on? Sorry, go ahead, Lee.
Looked like he sucked out Bolonaro's
What
soul.
perfect moment,
He said
Lionheart.
something about Echo Cave
Freedom Fighter,
and
hello.
destroying the Mages Guild. And he looked
Oh,
right
Sonya.
at me. and
Guess who I ended up picking a fight with?
You've got to do
Oh. You picked a fight with
Yeah.
somebody?
You always pick one.
Oh, how surprising. I don't know.
I did that. He was like, well, yeah, why not?
He might come back if he knows I'm still here. I'm not
Okay.
staying here.
I don't know
Alright, so you
who.
know,
To the
I,
Imperial
from the
City.
mod chat, I
I never
was
played
trying
anything
to work on
protect
Hypno's thing, and I told him that I couldn't
It's
finish
not
it
safe
because I had
here.
family
Leave
issues,
before he
right?
comes back.
Well, I decided I was going to go ahead and just relax on Twitter, you know, get myself in an Usaw moment, and, you know, get my mind ready for streaming because I had time. And I go on Twitter, and he's back. Guess who's back?
Okay.
Back again.
Here's a hint.
Oh my
he
God.
started the whole Goonergate thing that JDA took off, and JDA and Mel took off with.
I don't know.
Roberts? Dread Pirate Roberts?
Don't know who that is.
That name is so
He
familiar to
pretty
me.
much said, I'm sick and tired of seeing... Like, remember when Pirate Nation reposted that video saying, is this what gamers want? And it was that, who was it? Luna or somebody dancing and showing her ass and stuff?
Oh,
Yes.
And he says, I'm
okay.
tired of
Yeah.
seeing this, and he had a fucking melty melt on Twitter.
Okay.
And that started the Goonergate shit. Well, he went after Master TDS saying he's wrong about something Master TDS posted. And so I told Master TDS, just ignore him. He's been searching for a win and to own somebody since he's been having an L since Schoonergate. Like, you know, just like basically, like I usually say when people are drama farming, I call them out. Like, I don't tell them, I go tell the person they're arguing with. Right? My usual shit.
Good day.
Yeah.
I'm Tolgan.
But anyways,
Countess
So he
Carvane
goes,
would prefer if you... My
I
lady
never said I wanted to never said I wanted to take down someone. Everyone's just assuming, and you know, like made himself a victim, just and he goes, just like you. Like, basically, I'm doing the same thing. I was like, I never said you want to take someone down. I said you want to own someone. So we just went back and forth where he was just, victimizing himself.
The Countess is in attendance from... If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time.
Oh, you're not a Christian.
You're also welcome to wait anywhere in the Great Hall.
Perhaps
Good day.
Perhaps you don't like me because I'm a Christian. So I'm like, okay. Newsflash, I'm a Christian. It's like that puts that down to rest. It's like, I don't hate you because you're a Christian, because I'd be hating myself. Then later on, he goes, I need help. I need psychiatric treatment or something like that. And I'm like, so I quoted my song. I was like, it sounds like he watches my podcasts just to piss him off more. And then he stopped responding.
That's how you do it.
I think he's going to respond again, but he stopped responding after that. I was like, yeah, let's, I'm in a good mood now. That made him look...
Well, that's what matters.
Full. He kept saying one thing. I was like, nope, that's not what I said. I said this. I said that. Literally, basically fucking with his head. Oh, the mouth joke. Yeah. Okay, all right. So you came in when I was picking fun at Val. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you. I've heard much about your... I trust the stipend.
Move, cat.
Good point.
Move, dog.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. Well, it's safe to say...
Dog,
in fact,
sure it's not
I'd be so
sure
bold
it's a dog,
as to proclaim
not a
my
hyena?
collection the most complete of all Cyrodiil.
That's what I called it earlier. I was like, I'm not being mean. I
The
love all
stone is
dogs.
the Madster.
And I do have an ugly dog. Your dog's not ugly. I
Are you
just have an ugly
familiar
dog.
with the hit?
But I was like, Tony's dog kind of looked like a hyena, like a
Back at the
what we
end of
called
the
them in
first year,
Afghanistan
at that
with
time,
wild dogs.
the
We call them
force-
gander.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah,
not...
he does. He looks like a little wild dog.
Yeah.
Come here, my little one.
Not rumors.
Good boy.
As
Good boy. Especially when he's mad, he's angry,
you
like the hair on his back goes straight up.
I had
Yeah, I bet.
He did. He looked like a little hyena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think does he Checo
the mad...
like a hyena? That would actually
No,
be
he sounds like a
hilarious.
fucking German
Be
shepherd.
cautious.
He's got like a really deep
May
bark
the path ahead be free of danger.
for being such a little guy.
Yeah. So how's your dog doing, Sonya?
Oh, he's doing much better. I haven't had any issues with him. He still like doesn't like to jump up on my bed, which I get because it's really high up. So I gotta get some like steps for him to be able to get up on the bed. But other than that, he's fine. He still jumps up on me.
Take him out for a walk more often so he loses some weight. He's fucking fat as shit. Now you're making him lazy as shit too. Shit.
Oh man, if you think that dog's fat, you should
giving
see
her
my
shit.
miniature schnauzer. She's out of control.
You might
I won't
be
even
wrong.
show her on the Discord. I'll show my other two pets, even my bearded
cool.
dragon. But no, Penny can take a seat in the
Wow.
corner. She's like 13 and she's gonna outlive us all.
Awesome.
But
Cutie. Ouch. Y'all, like, I'm in so much pain today because while I was on Toasty's stream, a fucking pin went through my foot.
Ow!
Oh my god, it hurts so bad.
fuck, dude.
I've had that happen
Yeah,
to me once.
yeah, it hurt really
That happened
bad.
to me once. My mom had her.
We do decorations every season, and there's always one of those damn thumb pins, those thumbtacks. You know, the thin
Mhm.
tops, not the full blown, big one push pins, a thumbtack. And I'm
Mhm.
just like, God damn it, dude. Every 4 months I step on one.
Oh man. Oh, it hurts so fucking bad. The worst part is,
You must be
so like it was I can't, what are they called? It was an eye pin, which is used in jewelry making. And it was the tail. It was the tail end of it that I didn't need
What can I do
that
for you,
somehow got
George?
dropped on the floor.
Good to
I
see
guess
you.
I missed it
What's
because
going on with
I
you?
cut a lot of this
I ran
wire
across a
while
couple of
I'm
mud-
making
Any
jewelry.
word from Jean?
And yeah,
He was the
so
only
it was
one left.
very
This is
dull.
worse than I
But
thought.
even with it
We
being
need a
dull, it went right through my fucking
Hi
toe. It
there.
hurts
That
so
makes it worse.
goddamn bad.
Yep. Yeah, it's like stepping on. Yeah, yep. I got you.
Yep, I'm like, oh my god, is this gonna be infected? Holy shit, do I need to go and get a tetanus shot? Like, ugh.
Yeah. I remember I was walking around my stepdad's yard one day, and I had to be at a middle school dance in like 3 hours. And I stepped on a board with a rusty nail. I still went to the dance, but I looked like a jackass. I'll never forget that feeling of a like flathead rusty nail going into the front end of my foot. Oh my god, dude. That was to this day, like I'm very weary of nail. Like it's like a trigger for me.
Yeah, well, I have also stepped on rusty nails thanks to my older sister. Yeah, I've had quite a few injuries.
I've never broken a bone. Any of y'all broken bones before?
Nope, I have not broken a bone.
I have nerve damage and other things, but I've never like snapped anything.
I have.
Oof.
Playing rugby.
Oh yeah, that'll do it then. Nope.
Now he's trying to
So-
do damage control. So he goes, "You're not showing the fruit of the spirit if you're prideful, blah 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 blah. You need help." So I told him, it's like, attacking a character, no, you do that fine by yourself and cry when called out. But always great to talk to a fan of my podcast.
Nice,
I mean,
dude.
Like,
Yep. Just keep, smack them and then blow them a kiss.
Well, no, that's like literally my moniker is I'm psychotic because people call me crazy as it is. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make my character psychotic. So when you say I'm crazy, I'm like, oh, you must watch my show. Kind of hard to say I'm grifting if I say no. Like that's my character literally is psychotic. Like my Lavistro is a psychotic dragon. It's like he must be watching my show because that must be where he got it from.
That's what I'm saying, man. If people know something about you, they're obviously been lurking.
Well, I don't think he. I think he's saying
and lurking takes up time.
See, he is saying it to strawman me, to make it seem like
maybe he watched one of
No,
your
he
streams.
has to
Before
watch
we
one of my
continue,
streams.
you
No.
should speak to Raminus
He has to
Paulus
watch
about
one of
your
my streams.
advancement
Everyone
within the
says
guild.
that about me because I'm psychotic because I don't toe their lines. But I took that moniker.
Okay.
Like in Lavistro Place, I said I took their poison and made it my crown. Every last word, every last word on my songs has a meaning somewhere about me. And if you've been in my shows long enough, or know me well enough from circles and stuff, you kind of figure out where all that stuff is coming from. I literally wrote that's not AI that wrote my lyrics to my songs. I wrote them. Is what I'm getting at, and
nice.
I had the AI sing them. But I've learned
never heard the
that
Countess
people
mention.
get pissed off when you take what they try to do to defame you or belittle you, and you make it who you are. But you do it in a way that, there's a difference between taking it and owning it, and taking it and being a buffoon with it. It's a delicate balance. So
that's what I'm learning.
So what I did is, I took it and I owned it because number one, I have PTSD, so I'm good
Hello,
at
journeyman.
freaking.
I understand our elder is good at
knowing I'm
getting into
crazy.
places
Hello.
other people can't.
But
He's forgotten.
Well
when someone
met.
like that says that stuff, I just you must have been watching my show,
Truly,
which
you are
kind
an
of catches them
asset to
off
the
guard
guild.
because they don't want to be
I
associated.
reward you with the
me.
rank of wizard.
And
teach
so
you
now
the
that
most-
they say they deny it, they're like, no, I don't.
More
No, I
about
don't watch your
picking
show.
locks
I'm
than-
like, it's okay. I understand
So
your
long.
friends wouldn't like it
Take care.
if you watch my show. So now they're on the defensive. So it's how I do things. But no, he's
You look
trying
at
to
the
make
worst
it seem like
possible
I'm
time.
crazy and
The council is in ruins.
But
A course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated, and that it is time to fight back. Others, the
But when you
Virtue
say,
loves the back door.
when you say, yeah, I'm angry. Your point.
A group of mages led by Earl of Darol took the helm. They
kind of
hoped to learn
robs them
enough
of
from
that.
it to find some way to fight
You-
Manimako. I tried to dissuade them. I would.
And then people are going to read everything they're
was nice,
saying, and they're going to make up their own decisions. There might be people that will side with Roberts because he's on their tribe.
While I do, I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms.
Because
help her to see that she should not use the weapons of the enemy, especially out of fear.
And what I say dictate what I do. Which is why it's very hard to see me do a melty melt on Twitter. Very hard.
Farewell.
Because I know there's someone watching and waiting. I mean, we've even had that recently.
That's the worst platform to have a meltdown. That and YouTube.
It's just why people watch us for that, and then they send clips of whatever we're saying to me if I leave, and try to get me to start shit.
Greetings, wizard.
Just so you know.
Welcome.
Some of us don't give a shit. Tell the needed
I
dick.
know, but I do like to troll sometimes. Like, you know, it's kind of fun.
No, yeah, you have every
wondrous
right to.
encounter.
Anyone that
Welcome.
is like being shit talked to, fucking, and you don't know them, they're not a part of your tribe or community or circle. Yeah, dude.
There's been trouble
fucking
with smugglers and
troll
Khajiit
their
bandits
ass.
in the
I'll remember that the next
Dude, I
time
troll
you
my
cry,
kids every day.
I'm like, you did say trolled her ass. I'll just go and tell you that you did say trolled her ass. Now you're crying about it. You have no right to cry about it. You said trolled her ass.
Yeah. No, I mean, if someone wants to troll me, I know what to do. It's just not interact. Do not engage. Let them blow up whatever they want. And if you
Robot.
talk shit to them, if they get they rebuttal, and I'm just not in the mood, I'll just be like, okay, I'm done. Like earlier tonight, Val. No, I just don't have the energy or any sort of mental. I was all in like to math and numbers tonight, so I was just like, dude, I can't say anything good.
Frostbang,
So,
hello.
I'm gonna
How you
back
doing,
off,
dude?
back out the room.
Say you're gay without saying you're gay, bro.
All right, guys. I'll be back a little later.
Yeah, sure you will.
Okay.
Bye.
And she was.
Bye.
Bye.
And she was never seen or heard from again.
Yeah, right.
Oh look, Discuss thing is on. I wonder why.
I think.
No, he's not on. I eventually got to go into those streets, but I don't want to. I just want to get through the main storyline and get done with the game.
Oh, what are you playing? Sorry.
Oblivion Remastered.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I got Discord up and then low Linux gaming. Just watching him try to get through what he's doing. No, I don't know this game.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the commoner to get me that picture I asked from him so I could fix the thumbnail, but taking a sweet time. Well, he's got a family too, though.
Unless he's in California, it's pretty late.
No, he's in Texas.
They're 2 hours behind. Okay, yeah, it is pretty late. Yeah. But that's about the time I get on when
Phrasing.
I get the house settled.
Yeah. No, he's got like 6 kids and one on the way. And
Whoa! Whoa!
and he's a content creator.
Fuck that. Jesus Christ.
So he's probably making
Look, it's hard.
videos.
Dude, I got 2 in the end. I'm fucked.
He's probably making videos right now for Thursday, so that way he doesn't have to worry about his algorithm being ruined.
Smart. Yeah, there's 2 people in here that I'd like to talk to offline on where you live. Not exactly, though, but just the idea, because I'm like, okay,
Yeah, it's not weird at all, homie.
I kind of got an idea.
Well, if you want to know where I live, I'll do you a
familiar-
favor right now. It's on my freaking Twitter account.
Okay, that's pretty gay. I'm talking about as we become more familiar with one another. It's kind of cool to know, like, oh, where are you from? You know, and not even shit talking, because I hate where I live right now. It's not where I'm from.
Okay, dude, if you want to know where people live, instead of going for this whole villainous, creepy ass monologue, just fucking say, "Hey, Mikey, where are you from?"
Dude, you're live. I don't want people
Then
to know.
what
if
I
they
would
don't
say,
need to know.
what Mikey would say would be like, "I'm live. I'll enter this offline," but that you let me be able to say that, right? It'll let you know. Number one, I don't mind letting you know, but it'll be offline. And number two, you know, you're gonna know where I'm from, or if it was appropriate or not. Just fucking say it, dude. Shit.
All right. I know. I go through the monologue because I don't want to come off as like intrusive or like you guys just said, creepy.
No.
It's just more like, you know,
You trying
creating
not
sort
to
of like
be creepy
community friendship.
makes you creepy. Is what I'm trying to explain.
Oh, dude, no
Yes,
way.
yes.
No way. I've never
Because
been in real life. I've never.
I'm not
been
going to
close
ask when I go to a freaking party, right, or a gathering, whatever. I'm not going to say to a person, "Hey,
Oh my god,
where are you from?" I don't want to sound creepy, blah 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 blah, because it's
Okay,
going to sound
okay, well,
creepy.
the
Because they're like,
bistro,
"Okay, why
it-
would you think that's creepy to ask me where I'm from?" I would say, "Well, I don't know you
Lavistro,
well."
if we met up at like 6 different Comic Cons and run into each other at the same table, and after a while you create this rapport, you're kind of like, all right, well, where are you from, man? Because I'm definitely not from this area. Just kind of like creating
it's
that,
called small
that,
talk.
that
You
friendship.
don't-
It's not the first off. If you ask it, if you just meet someone and ask that, that's fucking creep shit.
Depends on the situation. You just ask if you want to know. You just ask it, like literally. Now, I told you the answer to my question is on my Twitter, which means if you want to find out, it's on my Twitter. And if you don't like the answer to where I'm from, which is on my Twitter bio page, my location, then it's going to tell you if I would ever tell you or not. Does that make sense? Okay,
It does.
yeah.
It does.
So it doesn't
That
way.
was a comment to mention we should talk offline about it, because we've been hanging out.
No.
Discord for
If
quite a
I
while.
said the answer's on my Twitter bio, that means everyone can go look at it, and that will tell you where I'm from, or if I ever would tell you, is what.
I don't have you on my Twitter, man.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Is that on purpose?
No.
Will you tell me now while you're live how to find you?
Yeah, I'm on
That
the
sounded
X's
creepy.
as Lavistro or Lavistro84. I'm a content creator. I want people to find me easily, so I try to keep my name the same. I had the same profile picture, regardless if it's Rumble, the YouTubes, the X's, the Discords, whatever. I want you to know that this is the Lavistro.
What the hell does that mean? I just followed you. I don't know where the hell that is.
What?
Your location.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that
What
is.
does it say? You broke up.
It was.
It's still breaking up.
Is that? I got the cave,
No, that's cave. Yes.
which makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Well, think about it. I'm a fucking dragon. Where do dragons live?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So yes.
See
So
what I'm
that tells you the answer of what you're going to know about me. Where am I from? I'm always going to tell you Ildaf Cave, regardless if it's online, offline, no matter what.
Dude, I don't want to know what town or like I just want to know like what region at least.
And I told you the
That's
region.
so weird,
And
dude.
offline is
I told you the region is Ildaf Cave.
Yeah, well, that's not a real thing.
Then
so.
exactly, and Lavistro is not a real thing either. He's a VTuber online. He's a cartoon internet character online.
Oh my God, you are so cryptic. You're so
Yeah,
fucking
okay, this
cryptic.
conversation is
Because I'm a
getting
fucking dragon.
stupid.
I'm not going to tell you my real
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
and
but-
you're not going to be able to ask me, the real person, where am I from. So therefore, I'm never going to tell you, Mikey,
Dude,
or
people know my real name.
That's
I don't
that's
care.
you. That's not me.
When you look,
Okay, I'm going to spell it out for you.
you look at my Twitter, you're gonna
I'm
be
going
like,
to spell it
oh,
for you, and it's not. It's me trying not to be mean here. This is what I was trying to get at. Lavistro is from Ildaf Cave. He lives in a fucking cave. The voice of Lavistro who's obviously a real person, is not going to tell you his real name or where he's from. It doesn't matter if it's you, Mikey, Sonia, Hypno, whoever. Yeah, I won't
Really?
tell people where I'm from. I never will. And if I ever get big enough to where I have 1 million followers
I don't mind
and
it.
go to...
I trust a lot of you guys.
It's not a matter of trust. I just won't say it.
Again, this conversation is getting
Oh.
retarded.
Okay. Here's a question. Now, if you're at a cookout and there's hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill, what's your go-to? That's a very redneck question, but here we are.
I don't know, hot dogs, hamburgers.
Anyone.
After asking where we're from, it seems kind of creepy.
Oh my god, dude! I was just asking a regular question. What's your food preference if you're at a cookout?
Food, meat, dead animals that I can grill on
Oh
fire.
my
I don't
God,
have a
Lavistro.
preference other than that. Like, if it
I'd rather-
was an
You just
animal
grab-
and it was alive one time, like I'm literally being on. I'm not fucking with you or anything. I'm literally telling you. When it comes to food, if it was an animal or a fish, at one point in time and it became grilled food, I'm eating it. I don't care.
Me either. Same here.
Steaks.
There we go.
Good
Big
answer.
steak.
There we go.
Or what's the other one? Is it Texas steaks, man, or whatever, like big ass fucking chops that
Oh,
you can just
we
mow down.
I think Texans.
Yeah, like
I'm
ribeyes
pretty sure
or something.
Texans call them actual steaks, and just call everything. and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else
Well,
would-
we call them like
and
Texas
everything
steaks.
else is fucking bite sized.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Where I'm from,
I need to
there's
find
always,
out
like, different
which
little
is bigger,
states.
the
Like,
Aussie
dude,
beer or the Texas beer. I gotta figure that out because they say everything's bigger in Texas. And if the Aussie beer is bigger, I'll literally
I don't
go
know.
fly to Australia, grab an Aussie beer, fly to Texas, and have a Texas steak to go with my freaking Aussie beer.
I used to drink Foster's, and that,
Yeah,
was,
no.
that was the biggest can
For
that
us
you
as
could
a
find in
piece
the
of
fridge.
shit. Okay, so for us, that's a joke for us. That's why we sell them to
Oh.
other people.
Yeah.
No. So what did you? If they're bigger or more stronger in alcohol?
No, okay.
What
So
is there?
in Texas, they have a saying: everything's bigger in Texas. So I'm guessing in that, to answer your question, the quantity, I guess, not the quantity in consumption, not quantity in alcoholic percentage. So if I go get a beer,
Okay,
if I
no,
go
so
get a beer, regardless if it's Guinness or Foster's, whatever, right?
Yeah, they'll give you a gallon
The-
of Bud Light.
yeah, so it would be depending on what you buy. Like, say if you buy a can, it would be about the same as like a can of cola
Yeah.
sort of thing. If you buy a bottle, it's probably about the same. So, but Australia alcohol is stronger than American alcohol. That is
Oh,
that
wow.
is true.
Then I'll definitely get a big ass. I'll be like, give me the biggest size you had that says this is Australia, and then I'm gonna go
Yep.
find a way to take it back to the States. Go to Texas, and I'll be like, give me the biggest freaking steak you got, blue rare. I want to see you kill the calf when you do so.
Dude, I want to watch you guys fucking make the meat.
Which one you like,
that's-
stranger?
in
Is
culinary
that
school-
cute one? Yeah,
in culinary-
Elsie. Yeah, give me Elsie.
Yeah.
Dude, don't you think it's a little rough? Why? We just butchered her
man.
mom.
That is.
I don't fucking care. She's
Dude.
fat. She's juicy. She's plump. You know, let's end her misery and put her on my belly before
I
this
saw
beer
so
gets
many
warm.
farm
And
videos.
it's Texas, so.
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of it. Do I eat the meat? Do I know how to, do that? I'm just like, dude, I couldn't work in those factories. I couldn't be the bolt gunner. Let's say that. I love animals too much, man, but I do enjoy the taste.
Anybody ever tell you you're a vagina?
No, not really. I guess you're the first. Maybe Val. I think maybe you were Val.
No, watch. I'm gonna find out that after the
Probably
end of
I
this
was,
stream, Roadkill unfollowed me as soon as he followed me to find out who I am. I'm like, what a bitch.
No. I fucked up on Discord. I'm not gonna run around and
Oh, so you followed me? You can't follow me?
You did.
You left that follow? Okay. Well, what a fucking simp.
On X? Give me.
Fucking simp.
Give me. What are you talking about?
Gave you what I wanted. You're a fucking simp.
just
You gave me a follow.
He just wanted to get close to the dragon, okay?
Supporting Mr. Busy. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said that he just wants to get really close
I
to it.
found a word
Well,
about
you want to get close to it.
in my thing, but I'm also gonna make a clip. So you know the Rick and Morty dragon episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be clipping that episode up for clips later. I'm like, how did I miss this episode? It's so fucking hilarious.
I think I only got through the first seasons of that show, but it is so goddamn funny.
The later seasons to me are kind of It started. The people say, "Oh, you go good because you're not smart." It's like, no, it's fucking stupid. It's getting fucking stupid. They're running out of ideas. It's like, I don't know why you think that only smart people enjoy this show. It's fucking stupid. It's been fucking stupid. They even said it's fucking stupid.
I feel like it's a show where smart people go to relax.
Not even
kinda
that. It's just
hang out.
It gets. Let me just say, there's fucking stupid comedy, right? And then there's Rick and Morty, and then Rick and Morty eventually it gets fucking stupid. Like, I don't know how to describe it to you other than you're like, that was like in the episode, instead of getting a chuckle, you're like, that was stupid or that was dumb. It's like I just wasted 30 minutes of my life watching something stupid.
Oh, I hate that shit. I hate when you watch something for a while and you're like that.
Like, to be fair, The Simpsons were I haven't watched it recently, but there was a time in the 90s where The Simpsons had a.
I haven't watched Simpsons in years. Yeah.
So, or Family Guy. Family Guy used to be awesome, and then lately I'm just feeling like, meh.
Yeah.
Not even American Dad was funny.
American. I thought American Dad was. It had its moment because I had a dad that was in the same sort of line of work, and so there's a lot of innuendo in there that's like, oh, that's pretty funny. Like growing up by Langley and all that. Yeah.
Well, I've always been right leaning, not Republican, but always been right leaning, and back when it first came out, I still laughed at it. It was making fun of conservatives, but it was and Republicans, but it was funny as hell. Especially the Lincoln Lodge Republicans episode where he meets a bunch of gay Republicans.
Oh boy!
I literally was busting out laughing because I knew exactly how what was going through his head because of how Republicans think. Because I've been around them.
Because that's what I was taught, is that if you're a gay Republican, you're a log cabin Republican, which means you live off away, but you're a part of us.
Well, it kind of
you're out there in the hills, but you're okay.
Not. Okay, so Republicans are basically So historically, Republicans were originally classic liberals. Originally, all right.
Yep.
Most, but they weren't like partisans, innocent. They weren't partisans until after FDR. Now,
Correct. That's when everything flipped.
Kinda. The flip is in gradual stages. So you have Theodore Roosevelt, who's a Republican, but also the founder of the Progressive Party. So you have him, right? His party doesn't go so well, so they split back into Republicans and Democrats. So you start seeing the modern rise of Republican progressives, like, for example, the Prohibition era and all that stuff. Then you have FDR come by, and those that were classic liberals were like, okay, we don't like FDR, and we don't like where the Republicans are heading. They didn't become libertarians or anything. They just, kept to their nonpartisan stance. But they tend to vote for Republicans because they were, trying to fight FDR's bigger government stuff, alphabet soup. Then later on, you had Roe v. Wade, and I'm trying to skirt all the politics here, please. So I'm just trying to give you the histories. Okay.
There you go. Yep. Just clean it up. Yep.
And this is where they get the rise of the Christian right, because you had about 10 years before that, you had the Civil Rights Act, where there was Democrats that agreed that, everyone should be treated equal, which was the Republican stance at that time, and still is. And the Democrats were still significantly pro. So you had progressive Democrats that stood for free rights joining the Republicans, and then you had the rise of Roe v. Wade, which is what people call the rise of the Christian right, which is reality the rise of speaking too fast, which was the evangelicals, a denomination of Christians which are very progressive, and started the whole rapture bullshit. Joined the Republicans, and so they became the dominant force of supporters for the Republicans, but they still couldn't win. So then you had the Libertarians, which most classic liberals were like, no, we're not Libertarian because that's freaking anarchy. We're not for that. We're for the rule of law. But you had people that were either for either side, so they didn't like the Republicans because the Republicans were getting very progressive. They didn't like the Democrats because the Democrats were freaking stupid as well, wanting big government. So they became David Nolan's version of libertarianism. Then you had Reagan come in and says, well, I'm a libertarian and a conservative. And the way they marketed him, believe it or not, the conservatives are like, yeah, he's pretty much one of us in the Republican Party, so they voted for him. But here's the funny thing: when Bush was running for office, they didn't come in droves for Bush, and they stayed quiet for a very long time. So I forget where I was going with this. I lost track of my own history. I got sidetracked with the game. But
you're getting close. You're getting close.
But yeah, so there's Christians and Buddhists and atheists, every type of religion in the conservative stance, which classic liberalism is Christian, but it's not Republican. Republican's just another tribal faction.
Yeah.
They want more government, but they want it more of their way. The best way to explain it.
What was it? Sorry,
the way I can explain it is, so one political scientist said about the fact is like the American politics is compared to European politics is in America it's not where government should be in your life, it's how much government should be in your life. So there's a scale in that spectrum. But the way partisan politics works is where should government define what is right or wrong in your life. So basically a method of control. Which,
and you know what, Lavistro, I think we can also agree on is that both sides, whatever side is trying to do the right thing, whether they're a puppet or they're actually a main contender, a part of the
I don't
people,
agree with that.
is that lobbyists have ruined the whole.
Well, that's funny you should mention that. Give me a second. I'm fighting combat. I'm going to tell you a little history lesson.
Good.
All right. Okay, so do you know how the Prohibition started?
Let's see here. It was a matter of people were making money outside of government regulation.
I'll give you another guess.
Oh no! It was the mass protest of the
Good night, Sonia.
the goddamn churchies.
Nope.
What?
Because you gotta remember the
It
Catholics.
was like this whole woman movement.
Well, yeah, you're getting closer.
Trying to stop being beaten because their husbands were drunk off liquor.
No, they used that, sure, but that's not the reason why. Okay, so yes, the abolitionist there's the abolitionist movement, and then there was the temperance movement. Temperance movement was woman led, and it didn't matter if a man was being beaten their wives or not. It didn't matter to them. Well, it did help them out. They just did not like alcohol. You know, they're those moral Karens basically today, right?
Fucking Satanists.
Pretty much. They're like Sheldon's mom and young Sheldon. Okay.
Yes.
And well, they started a movement, and they were able to win because they were saying, "Will someone think of the children?" Another thing that Matt Groening tips off to when Reverend Lovejoy's wife will always say, "Will someone think of the children?" in her things. But they would point to that, and that people would die for the alcohol, and you can't argue with someone that's, you know, talking about that, because if you do, you don't like children, and who is going to be an insensitive jerk about you know, people dying from alcohol? So they got power.
Someone became a part of the PR movement and manipulated
Just
words.
like today, okay? History often rhymes and repeats. Now, they get enough following, and they build their own lobby group to lobby for the was it the 18th Amendment, the alcohol ban amendment? I can't remember it. And the alcohol, they called themselves the Anti-Saloon League. That was their lobbying group. And the reason why it's considered Republican is because a Republican who was also part of the movement took the bill and passed it through Congress. All right. Now, to ratify an amendment, you need people in each state. And they knew they couldn't be a major party because, you know, the two big parties are the DNC and the Republicans. It's going to be kind of hard to. It would take them 200. Basically, any third party would be about 200 years to become an actual recognized party. Like the Libertarian Party's been around for 50 years, and they're starting to be more prominent now. You know, talked about now.
Yes.
Yeah. So Prohibition decided instead that they would go to each state politics, because that's where they could win the most, and get seats in the state. So when the bill would get passed, the states that were in favor of banning alcohol had Prohibition members in it, and the Prohibition Party is still here today, and the Anti-Saloon League is here today as well. I can't remember the name they go by now, but they changed their name. But, you know,
Mothers of America.
No, it's not Mothers of America. It's an actual
Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Nope. It's something else. You know what? Let me go look that up real quick, because you're going to keep guessing. I'm going to keep saying no. It's an A something. But this was before, mind you, we all learned that alcoholism is addiction, and it took two alcoholics. Anti-Saloon League, new name. It's now called ACAP. American.
ACAP.
No, I'm sorry. It was rebranded recently again. So, American Council on Alcohol Problems, and now it is American Council on Addiction and Alcohol Problems. So it's still ACAP.
So they combined forces to provide more funding.
The Anti-Saloon League was the original name, and then they changed their name to Temperance League, then the National Temperance League in 1950, and in 1964 they were called ACAP until 2015, which then became ACAP with an extra A in it. So they're still around. The Prohibition
AA,
Party
yeah.
is still around, but I think they have 8 registered members. They tried to run for president at the same time Trump was running. See, I may not step into politics, but I know history, and that means I know a little bit about politics. I just don't.
Yeah, I think this is a proper conversation. I like the history.
I don't like to, I try to be objective on people's sides because, there are times where people are, like Mikey said, like, I agree with Mike when he says, I don't fucking care what you, I'm going to make it a non-binary character, just make it fucking good. Same here.
Yeah, no, we need more people like that are like it's more open, but also
gamers as a whole are open.
Stop the bullshit.
That's the thing I've been arguing that people seem to forget is like gamers are apolitical. That doesn't mean that gamers doesn't have their own political views. That means as a community we're apolitical. Right, left, we don't care. We put our politics at the door. So if you want to have a Christian game, and guess what? Doom was written by a Christian himself. So was Dungeons and Dragons. So that makes them technically Christian games. But you want to make a Christian game, just make it good. You want to make a game with a non-binary character that you want me to care about, make it fucking good and make it something I will care about. Otherwise, you suck. Not your game, because your game is your vision, because it's art. And all art is the artist's vision of the world, interpretation. Therefore, you suck, not me. So, yeah. I know, big word salad there, but I was trying to speed it up.
No, good job, because I think anyone listening, may need a little bit of, education in what we're dealing with right now in our countries, not just the U.S., in our countries. Like Val said, and other people I've talked to, what you guys do affects a lot of other people. So
I don't affect anybody.
This is always a good conversation because right now,
that people
right now we're.
Watch. Now, if you believe everything I say, then I'm gonna say, didn't your mama tell you not to live open the street? Go look it up yourself.
No, you live in a cave, so we'll go from there.
With my big fancy books and magic and forbidden spells and humor and big ass dick. I made people all fucking stealthy about it, apparently. I forgot there was an alt account named Tifa. Well, there was Tifa and a guy named Captain Tifa. All of a sudden, I hit a super chat saying, boss, don't be mad. Here's some money. It was $100, I think. But I totally destroyed the server. It's gone. Sorry. Because I was working on his Me 6 bot. So it's a joke. I was like, but I banged Tifa, which is the Tifa bot, which is his Me 6 bot. And then Tifa Lockhart, I forgot there was an account on that follows called Tifa Lockhart. He says, you didn't bang me.
Oh,
so I'm
shit.
like, oh, she's felt it. I think that's her. So she was trying to own me one. Like she said, I did Timu something or another. I was like, a hole's a hole. So she goes, you'd bang Alyssa? I was like, oh, Alyssa has no hole. She waits tables. Basically, she kind of got me on that one, but it was more because I didn't really want to talk about Alyssa. Like, I'm pretty much saying, it's like, I don't really give a shit about Alyssa.
Yeah, I think if you pulled the pants down on Alyssa, it would look more like a Barbie doll.
Because she did kind of get me on that
where
one.
Is it?
I did say a hole's a hole. But if I would have said yes, and she would have got me. If I would have said something else, she would have got me and we'd be talking about Alyssa. I was like, no, let's get out of this one. So. Yeah.
Smart.
But so no, but I will say I got her belted. Because even Hypnotic said that. It's like, oh, Tifa's belted. I was like, oh, I didn't even mean that one. I forgot that account exists. I'm a horrible
NPCs.
Pretty much. Or like, what's that guy's name? You said Hypnotic and Rapture?
Oh, that dude's fucking weird
No.
too.
No, Hypnotico.
Yeah.
Yeah. The drop in trash talker.
Yes.
And we were talking about that before you got here. Or were you here when we were talking about how? Yeah, you were here when we were talking about how he kept going after you left the chat, which is kind of rude.
Oh,
Like,
I think that
the dude said he's gone, and now he's still trash talking.
I would say that I was being like, God, dude, you don't understand. I drop my dick on a table and walk away all the fucking time. But anyways, no. Yeah, I don't give it. I wasn't even paying attention to what he said. So, but it's no surprise.
He was taking like baby jabs at you. It sounded like a 16-year-old. Like, you guys think I'm bad at comebacks or like mean talk? This guy was just being like, I'm trying to pick a fight.
I know there's worse. Trust me, I know. But where was I going? But yeah, I don't pay attention to most of those guys. I just like, okay, once they start breaking the rules, then now you got my attention. And then when that happens, I just fucking boot. And I know Sonya's not.
Yeah, that's what Sonya was saying. But she was like, dude, watch out. Like, he'll ban your ass. And he shut up. I believe he shut up after that.
I would have kept going. Call him a fat little cunt. He likes that.
Yeah. Yeah, cause see, Sonya says she didn't say anything that I'm not allowed to ban you. So that's why he had never told me, ban me, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
No, she stood up for you.
I know.
Whereas I was like, ooh, where's this going? What's this dude doing? This person. Why did they just jump in and start talking shit? And dude, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, dude, it's too early to talk shit.
I would have timed the people out on Sonya's streams because I was fucking bored. I've done that. Just like I did on fucking Mikey's streams. And she would actually,
you
she
guys,
was like, who's timing people out? Who's timing people out? And I'm like, me. I tell her at the end. She's like, why? I was like,
I need to research a proper. Yeah, I need to research a proper like ruler or former god that would abuse their powers and just start calling you guys those, because that's what happens. Is you
don't have to find
like,
one.
Fuck
you don't even have to go find one. You can just say a random god in the book. Here, let me help you out here. For example, Zeus, Mars, Dispater, Aaron.
I know those.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
There's literally Thor, Loki, Odin.
Okay, yeah, all those ancient gods.
All the pagan gods have abused
a lot
their
of
powers.
them.
All the pagan gods.
Yeah.
I think even Buddha was accused of being a hypocrite once. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. But
no, I've heard that.
Someone actually pointed. It's a little complex, a little nuanced. So I don't usually go with that one too much. But there is, because I think Buddha, the Abrahamic God, and there's one more. I can't remember. There's 3 deities that you could actually say, well, technically they weren't hypocrites, even though it seems like it. It make it a valid case. The other ones,
the female are the god of war.
Which one? What fucking culture?
Greek.
Oh.
Greek goddess of war. Not Aphrodite was the sex goddess. I'm talking about the war goddess. It has a similar name, and I don't want to say it out loud.
No, not Athena.
Say again?
No, that wasn't Athena. Sparta?
Nope.
What was it? Now you got me fucking confused, because when you said Aphrodite, you fucking fucked it out of my head.
I know.
Right now I'm thinking about
kind of close to that.
Hercules making his perfect girlfriend, which that's another clip I found and I took.
Okay, now I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, because I'm gonna call it when Lavistro creates his female character. Actually, no, I'm gonna say when Bo creates his female character. When Bo says,
I had a friend that named her dog after it, and I was like, dude, that's a badass name.
Another good one you'd look into is the Morrigan.
It's not Athena. No, it's not Athena.
No, it's Xena.
No, that's Xena the Warrior
Yeah.
Princess. That's a TV show.
Are you saying she's not a goddess?
No, oh, dude, I simp.
See, there you go.
You simp for all.
I think if it has boobs, you simp.
It's not Freya.
Well, actually, no, that's not fair.
That's a
I'll
Norse.
say it has. I'll even throw in moves. It has boobs or moves. You would simp.
No, nope. Boobs. Boobs, period. Full stop.
He simps for food.
That's why I said boobs and moves, because you kept picking on Val for more moves. Maybe it's the Fuda.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I was off. It's the goddess of the hunt. And that is Artemis. There we go. It was the goddess of the hunt.
Artemis is... She is hypocritical, but like you couldn't really defend all her points. She's technically a force of nature. Personified.
And I think that's fucking badass.
So she's like I do believe she's a hypocrite at times, and there's no way you can like defend everything she does. You can easily nullify the argument by saying, well, technically she's the personification of nature itself. She's a force of nature. Kill or be killed.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
I don't want to play with you no more.
Fuck.
I don't recall this. I don't recall this on the map. What is this with? God damn it. Didn't see the crap. Alright. Guys, give me a moment. I gotta use the bathroom again. I do apologize.
Right.
And I'm back.
Oh, come back.
I keep forgetting I'm talking to y'all too at the same time I'm talking to my chat. Let me see what all the chat has to say. So I went to use the bathroom and someone ran to Robert's defense, took a screenshot of my bio, and he says, "Quite the pejorative for a man of God, I see." He highlights a fucking dragon. I'm just like, I just posted it. I was like, yeah, and Elijah had quite the potty mouth. Maybe you should read your Bible. David was a lecher, and Solomon was a womanizer, and Peter was a liar. And Simon Peter was a fucking zealot, a murderer. And God used every last one of them. God doesn't qualify. He doesn't call to qualified. He qualifies the called.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm perfect. I never said I was.
Where do we stand in between the four of us and Lavistro's chat on who created us? Because I've fallen into, I was raised Catholic, but I've fallen into the line of it was someone else, and they were just here before us. It's not this almighty thing.
I don't want to talk religion, but I will say why I believe what I believe.
Exactly. Just a one-off. Just a one-off.
I believe. For someone to say that they created a whole world from his mouth means that he has to have omnipotent power, and that's up to you to believe that or not.
Was it a civilization or a single individual? Or a single entity?
Okay. You said you used to be Catholic, but you think someone else did it. Okay. I'm telling you. The Bible is supposed to be the Word of God, right? That's what Christians believe. Catholics, Christians, all that, right? And I'm trying to skirt minefields here. So this goes to religion topic, which is something I don't really like doing, but I like having my brain.
Just tap. Yeah. Tap through it. Yeah.
Everyone has the right. If you want to believe that you came from a monkey, well, then you're going to have to explain why there's a missing link still, because there's thousands upon millions of years, whatever, right? So we should have more evidence that of the evolution. That's one problem that the theory of evolution has. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that there's that issue. You can say that we came from aliens, like that one mean professor guy, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Right? There are people that actually believe that, okay? You could say it was Thor, it was whatever. The Bible says that it's the Word of God, and God said, let there be light. He basically spoke, and it was true. That means the guy has to have omnipotent power, like all the power in the universe. Like, he's the source of all things. So, you have to choose to believe that or not, is what I'm getting at. So, if you believe that he could create humans by speaking it and making it so, then that means he is a god. If you don't believe that, then that means the Bible is false, and therefore it has to be someone else. Now, as far as where everyone believes in that, I let them believe what they want. I don't care. Like, I'm pretty sure, and I'm assuming here. So obviously, I'm assuming Mikey's an atheist. I'm assuming Val's an atheist. All right. Does that mean that I fucking hate them? No, I used to be a fucking atheist. And I'm not talking about I didn't believe in no God atheist. I meant the true definition of atheism that it came from, which means I would have no affiliation with God. I had a very hard time believing in the theory of evolution for a very long time. But
the construct of organized religion is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to mankind. Peoplekind.
Regardless of where you're at, even atheism is treated like a religion, and many times there's
Well, Roadkill, there's a difference between religion and man-made religion.
Yes.
Well, no. Now you're talking about spirituality and religion, because religion is man-made.
So,
man-made. Now we're going
religion.
through a conversation which is longer than it was meant to be.
I'm just trying to skirt the conversation and trying to answer his question so we don't have to get into a fight, which I failed at.
Because, no, I was never fight with somebody on this. It's just,
No, we can talk.
People
we can talk
being
about
able
it.
to talk about it is different from fighting.
No, I'm not looking for a fight.
Depends on the person.
To talk to you dudes about,
Yeah.
you know, what are your,
Hello there.
you know,
What's going on
do you
with
think we came from
They say
a group
syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods
advanced
in the land of the
civilization,
ultimate. Ah,
or
you must be the arcane.
So I'm an
Or did we
atheist.
come
I don't know.
from
I
the
don't
main
really give a
source?
shit. Like I don't
Okay.
care on that situation.
No,
I don't care
dude,
where we
on a
came
daily
from.
basis, yeah,
I d-
on a daily basis, none of us care. Yeah.
Greetings, wizard.
So like my personal opinion, you know, me being an atheist and you know him being religious.
Yeah?
If you need that in your life, go for it. That's fine.
There you go.
I don't care.
There you go.
Have you recovered either
Whatever
the
makes you a
bloodworm
better
helm
person,
or the
period.
necromancer's amulet?
That's why
Exactly.
me and Mikey are good friends. I'm not trying to convert him to be a Christian. He's not trying to mock my faith. You know, at the end of the day, we.
Nope. Yeah, I'm all
Erlab
about being
is
a good
dead.
person
Yeah.
outright.
I tried
you
to
know,
warn
I still
him.
hold doors
I
open.
tried to tell him
I
if
still,
I shall return.
you know, do I bless
As
myself
long
still?
as you know,
That's
like
because,
I
yeah,
have a
that's
bunch.
what I was trained.
So I have a bunch of friends that are religious. As long as they don't push it on me, I don't give a shit.
And
Yeah,
the
man,
Bible even
exactly,
tells us we're
yeah.
not supposed to. We spread the gospel.
Exactly.
And then if they don't receive it, we shake the.
Now, like
sandals
let's
and go,
say, like if somebody were to, let's say, ask on that situation, then yes, you tell them.
Greetings, wizard.
Right. If they push, if you would like to know more. Yeah.
And
Well,
But-
it's not necessarily pushing. It's more of along the lines of explaining.
Well met.
Samuel
I
Banfield
believe
used to be
everyone
a
has a right to
wild
believe what they
one.
But
want to
no,
believe.
I mean,
It's just like-
we can totally move on. I just wanted to know where you guys stood because I've fallen off. I've fallen off the tree of organized religion years ago, and I'm just sort of like spiritual
Okay, well,
now.
here's what I can
And that's
answer.
where I know there's something out there that made us, because no, we did not come
It's
from
you.
like
Well,
South Park.
spirituality and religion
the show
are
about the
kind of
fish.
different. Roadkill.
The
Okay,
fish.
so like
What's that?
spirituality and religion are different. Is what he's saying. And what I'm going to say on top of that is, ask yourself, what do you believe? Do you believe there's an actual God in the universe? Do you want to believe in that? And if you do, then I'm going to tell you the one thing that everyone that struggles with this has a problem with. All right, if you want to believe that there's a God in the universe and you want to believe that it is the Abrahamic God, go read your fucking Bible. That does not mean organized religion. Now, granted, where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I will be is the actual verse in the Bible, right? But you know, there's 2 of us here.
Now, I don't
doesn't
believe
mean
I
you-
don't believe in reading a certain
Okay,
book.
if you don't believe in reading a certain book, I'm not saying go read a certain book. I'm saying go read the book. If you believe,
Well, so Roadkill. The problem with that is a lot of them all sound the same.
Yes.
So you could read one of them and pretty much get the same result. A lot of them are, okay, this is my God, and then you have another book that's kind of exactly the same. This is their God. It all just depends on what religion you want to pick.
now, granted,
And I
What-
think they all
what's-
come down to if you
No,
boil it
what it-
down, will it end
What it is whatever one
but
speaks to you.
It's being a good person. Yeah. Interpretation.
No. It's whatever religion speaks to you, and that is how you take faith into your heart. Is which one speaks to you. Does
Interpretation.
it make sense to you? Yes.
if it doesn't make sense, go the other way. And
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is, if you believe in the Abrahamic God, you believe that there's a good, strong possibility. Well, there's one Bible you can actually read, the Bible. If you believe it's the Buddha, because the Buddha, according to their belief, when the Buddha was born, the freaking swastika symbol that the Buddhists have, that's the first steps of the Buddha. He walked.
Is
he
peace.
Walked, no, it's the first. No.
Well,
no.
if you
My
turn it
ex-wife is a
a
Buddhist.
little
She's-
bit counterclockwise, it means peace.
But
Yeah.
the way it's formatted, all right,
Yeah.
the way it's formatted for the Buddhist, and my ex-wife told me because she was Buddhist, the Buddha walked north a certain amount of paces, then south a certain amount of paces, each time coming back to the center, east and west, and he came back to the center and says, "I am the centermost thing in the universe," or "I'm at the center of the universe," depending on the translation. And people believe he is the way to enlightenment. He is basically, he's not literally God, but he is the closest thing to a God for Buddhists. Then you have Taoism, you have Daoism, you have Shintoism, you have shamanism.
There's a laundry list.
So many religions out there. And I don't want to, shall we say, I want people to come to their own decisions. I don't want people to say, "Oh, you forced this person to become a Christian." No, I didn't. I'm telling them, this is my faith. This is what I believe. I believe it is the exact way to heaven. And but at the end of the day, it's a leap of faith. To believe that there is no God is a leap of faith. To believe that there is a God is a leap of faith. And we all, the only one thing
now, can we talk some science? Can we talk some science for a minute? Oh, when you're done. Sorry.
At the end of the day, we all are facing a dirt nap. And that dirt nap is going to reveal to us if there was a God, if we followed the right religion, everything else. Now, I can sit here and tell you all the evidence of why I believe my God is real and this God isn't, and why there is a God. I could sit here all day for that. This is not the place for that. All right, this is a live stream. It's too heavy for a live stream, and I acknowledge I have atheists that I'm friends with that probably don't want to hear it, and that there are pagans as well. All right, so
yeah. I don't know. I've never really gave a shit about that. So it is what it is, man. If people talk about it, they talk about it. But it's more of I am more accepting of religion on my stream than I am of politics.
Yeah. Same here, but I don't want
to
have...
me too, because I think religion has some like historical value.
But I tend to avoid the religion because you have, like, to be fair, just like there are just freaking militant Christians that want to Bible thump you, there are also militant atheists that want to be a fucking edgelord McLean. I know this for a fact.
Yeah, no, like a lot of atheists are fucking retarded.
They're assholes.
But they have the same, you know, they're pretty much the same on each side. Like a lot of them are fucking retarded. Like as long as they're, you know, not pushing their fucking belief on somebody. Because regardless of what people think, atheism is a fucking belief.
Yes. In fact, if I tell people when they don't want to believe that, I'm like, okay, they explain to me why when atheism was allowed in America, it was under the First Amendment as a religion. Like literally, there was a Supreme Court case allowing atheism to exist under freedom of expression, under religion.
Good evening.
So when people say those,
I will, like, I pretty much argue with other atheists about that shit. You know, being an atheist, a lot of them are.
Oh, I used to too.
They're fucking retarded. It's more of a them not knowing.
Yeah.
The history of atheism and Satanism. Satanism is a whole different thing.
Yeah. That's a whole different beast.
You have
lived with an atheist. I mean, a Satanist, and
well,
that's pretty cool that you find safety in that. Yeah.
Well, no, Satanism. There's 3 different branches of it,
and one of the popular one is a troll.
So you have Satanism, which is more of along the lines of atheism, which is, you know, they just believe in their self, and then you got another one, and then you got devil worshipping, which is completely different.
And then there's the popular one, which is
mine was more of the belief that
it's like they troll. They like it was literally created to troll the Christians, which works very well with Republicans.
Oh, I see that.
They go ballistic.
Yeah,
I see that.
So there's technically 4.
Which I think that is the second one, but like a true Satanist, like if you ever met like a true Satanist, some of them are more of along the lines of believing in themselves. Their God is themselves.
Yes. Yep. And that when you die, you kind of go to a good place either way. But
because a lot of the actual
monarchy, like not monarchy, but that whole like symbolism of the devil itself, and I'm like, well, dude, whatever.
Well, no, that's a completely different thing. Like an actual Satanist will. A lot of the ones that I have met that have, you know, they're
Holy
Satanists.
Shit, did I get raided?
They're not bad people.
No, not at all. No. I've never met one where I'm like, get away from me.
It's not like like it's pretty much just, you know, you taking it upon yourself of doing whatever, you know, you feel is necessary.
Did I get raided?
In certain situations, like you're gonna.
I got 36 people. I all of a sudden had 36 people. I don't see any notification I got raided, but did I get raided?
I'm on YouTube on Lavistro. I don't see a raid thing, but maybe. Yeah.
Well, if I got raided, thanks. But if for 36 people who are watching, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I literally try to put y'all on the.
All right, let's change the subject. Let's save Lavistro's stream.
I think they came here because they're like, oh, they're talking religion. It's gonna be good. Let's see them fight. Oh, they're not fighting. Unsubbed.
Yeah, right. Well, because that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I've talked to Sonya about her religion. No, I would never bash somebody on their religion and shit like that.
Oh, hey, freedom fighter. Hey, thank you for saying that. I think that was a while ago. I'm just kind of catching up.
No,
Yeah,
Roadkill did
that's
unfollow
this
me.
game.
I was joking with him. He's too simpish to do that.
No.
What's that dragon thingy bob?
Huh?
I said he wants that dragon thingy bob.
I know.
No, knock
This
it
is
off.
why I
Sal.
wish I still.
God
this
damn,
is why
you're so penis-centric.
No, this is why I wish I had that clip fixed. Because it's the one where the dragon gets punished. You slut dragon. You slut. You slut dragon.
You slut dragon.
It's on Rick and Morty. Morty wants a dragon,
okay.
and the dragon bonded
I
with
thought
Rick.
someone like yelled at you.
And so this wizard comes by and punishes the dragon. He's like, "You slut dragon." I was like, "What the fuck?" It was a very interesting episode. Summer, though, I fucking hate. She's very pretentious.
Yeah, I don't know what scene she's in that game. It's kind of a boring game.
What game?
Wigman.
Oh my god, dude. Someone set up a fucking fire alarm. Dude, oh my god.
Enjoy your raid.
I fucking hate living with other people.
Wait, what?
Yeah, enjoy your raid.
On X?
I raided you on Rumble.
Not even let me know that. Shit, what's going on with our fucking Rumble account? It's not even let me know that one. Oh, it lets me know on a separate chat. Well, Goon Gaming has raided me. Thank you, Goon Gaming, for the raid. Yes, consider subscribing over on Z Rumbles.
Oh, I'm kind of behind on this. No, Sergeant. No, Sargente. No one unfollowed anybody.
Oh, he definitely
we're good.
followed me.
And Mikey, yep.
You got
Same.
you got to remember,
Same.
he worked for the government, so you can't take anything he said as the exact truth.
Me read slow.
Just like Beardo.
Beardo's fucking hilarious, though.
If I were to go to the war, maybe I could.
I don't know. I can't really make fun of him because I suck at reading as well.
Lock it the fuck in. And wake up!
Shit. You're gonna die.
You know what it was?
You're gonna die.
It was gonna stream this today. No Man's Sky, but I'll probably save that for another day.
I like the concept, but
Dude, I haven't seen that streamed in a while. Go ahead. Sorry.
I like that the concept of No Man's Sky, but I'd rather it was single player. Like when I was not satisfied with Starfield, I went to No Man's Sky because Clownfish was recommending it as a better alternative to what.
Well, the thing with No Man's Sky is like it. I don't know how to explain it. So you don't have to play with other people.
Oh, I know, but it's a
Yep.
And then
it's an online game.
and well, it's an online game inside of the single player game. So you can play single player, and then when you want to play with friends, there you go. You can play with your
That's
friends.
fair, I'll give you that.
And then if you want to do like what is it? What is it? I'm trying to think of it. The hub that you could do. Like you could do like ship fights and shit with other people.
Kind of designed a little bit like Conan Exiles. Like, I know it's two different separate stuff, but you know, Conan's still online, even though you can do single player.
Yeah. See, that's the only reason I didn't like No Man's Sky. I wanted to be pure single player. But it was okay. I just like, I'm not saying I hate it. But I also love the ship designs for Starfield.
Yeah, so my thing is, I don't know, man. I like to play a different plethora of, games with it, so
Well, that's fine. I think we all
I
do.
play a ton of them. Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at this, I forget the name of it, it's like Fallen of the Avalon or something like that, I can't remember, but it's like, it reminds me of like Souls Skyrim. If that makes sense.
Thinking about my friend when he was in here the other day talking about Pathfinder. I was thinking about doing a playthrough of that as well. Because I like the Pathfinder games. Really.
Yeah. I never finished the first one. I have both of them. I never finished the first one.
When you get to the king duties, it's dog boring.
DJ, hello. I'd give you a shout out highlight, but I'm a little busy trying not to die. Because I keep forgetting to go to the freaking armor and repair my armor.
Yeah, fuck it. I think I'm gonna load up No Man's Sky and play that.
You don't have any hammers in your inventory?
Nope, I keep forgetting to go and do that shit.
Oh, damn.
I'm so fixated on trying to get that house so I can empty my inventory. That's the thing that, like, in Skyrim, in Oblivion, there are things I like to keep. That's one thing I like Skyrim in Oblivion about, like, certain items you want to keep, you just store in your house, and it won't get lost forever. And I'm almost there, and I have to go buy this, go buy that. It's so fucking frustrating. And I'm lagging, great. $16, 14, 16, 17 frames per second, great. What the fuck is going on now? You had the required settings. You should be good to play this game. Then why I have fucking frames dropping? I can only imagine if I had a minimum requirement. Oh my fucking god.
Now I need to remember how to play this fucking game.
But yeah, Mikey, your friend's fucking cool as shit. Earl Jack?
Cool.
Earl Jack, whatever his name is.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Me and him been playing video
I got
games for a while.
I got a bandit, I got a wolf, I got a night wizard, I got troll. The hell? You guys been following me this whole time? Shit. Like, y'all got issues, man. Let it go. Shit. They've been chasing me since I was like, oh, I'm almost dying. And they're still following me. I'm already at the near the Imperial City, and they're still following me. Holy shit. I got only one thing I can do. Get to one of these cities. I'm at Quebec. Oh, I passed the Imperial. What the fuck? I passed the Imperial City now. Near Quebec. Okay.
Man, I can't wait for this game to come out. Lighting up fire.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, you go after him, Frodo. You go after him. Oh, I got another kit discovery. Great, more bandits. This is just not my day. Oh yes, they're fighting each other. Good, fight, fight, fight. Oh, they're fighting each other and trying to fight me at the same time. That's awesome. Oh no, the bandit with a bow. You fight like a girl. Shoot like one too. And if she hits me with one, I'm gonna say what? I didn't say you couldn't miss. You couldn't shoot. I just said you shoot like a girl and you fight like a girl. That's just an observation because you're a girl. Good God, that troll is still following me. I wonder if that's where the definition or the definition for the internet troll came from. The frickin' Oblivion trolls are relentless. They keep following you everywhere. I don't want to be the hero Kvatch. I just want to own a barber shop or some shit. Less excitement. We've got really bad frame rates right now. Really bad frame rates.
Stop! Thief! You won't get away with it! It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stone. Here's the
What did I do? Running away from a troll was breaking the law? I mean, thankfully it was 1 gold and I finally got away from the troll, but wow. 9 frames per second. What the hell? What the hell? Consider liking and subscribing, all of y'all on Rumbles and the YouTubes, and let me go check the Rumble chat because it's not showing up here. Nothing. Let me go check the actual Rumble chat. You rated with just you, fucking Mikey?
No.
Yeah, no one stayed there.
No, I had like was it 8 or 9 people in there with me?
They probably think, oh wait, he's got YouTube. We're gonna go to YouTube. So much for that Rumble revolution. And no, I'm not gonna stop saying that.
They're trying. Rumble would clean their shit up.
Rumble's not gonna do that.
I don't know. I had like around 21 people in there earlier.
Yep.
Roll's not gonna do that. As long as they have fucking simps. Every corporation has a fucking simp that'll defend their honor. Even forgetting the fact that they have their own legal department. Eventually, one day, Rumble will send the Pinkertons to us too.
Yep.
So we'll...
That time I'll be on multiple platforms.
I think we've all had that conversation of, you know, what do we do? Where do we go? Did we know anyone that could create something? No one knows.
So far, I had never had any. I had never got banned off of X. The Common Nerd got banned. I don't know what he's like. I don't even know what I did. I was like, how could I think I'm the one that like literally starts shit on. I was like, I don't do it much, but when I speak on X, I literally say shit that's offensive and can get me in trouble, and I never get banned. Probably it's because of that. Probably because I say my shit and I leave. And most of the time I just scroll past.
Yeah, you don't create like a constant algorithm of shit talk and bad words. Yeah.
I could easily do that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's just not me though. I'm more of I do whatever the fuck I want. So if I want to go and shit talk on X, I'll do that. If I don't, I don't. If I want to go and stream on the YouTubes and Rumbles, I do that. And when people try to tell me, when I go, if I want to watch you on Rumble, I'll watch you on Rumble. If I want to watch you on YouTube, I want to watch you on YouTube. And if you say, well, you should come to the Rumble more, you should come on to the Rumble side of things, I'll be like, bitch, I'm gonna come on to YouTube more now in spite of you, just to tell you I do what I fucking want. No, I'm not outing any specific person. I've had that multiple times.
Oh, I got a good
I'll be back later. See you guys.
Question from oh, where'd he go?
Hey, I guess he jumped away.
Okay.
I think he has.
Pay up
he probably
or
has
else.
to do.
All right, I'm gonna back off then.
Actually,
I had a question for him and you guys, but I don't want to. It's better when you ask like a group of people rather than.
For 2 or 3, I will be that group.
So Smash just asked a good question.
Why he doesn't play games?
SBI. Yeah, fucking right. You know, SBI. If you don't know who that is, Sweet Baby, will close down this year, 26, 27, or never. And everyone's saying next year, and I pushed this year. I'm like, dude, haven't we already heard that they're going down now? Like the ship is sinking.
At this point in time, there's not enough evidence for me to believe them.
But what we do know, Lavistro, is that they're going to rebrand.
So that means they're not going down. They're not ever going down.
Interesting. That's probably why 2026 is at 34% and the highest vote. I don't know.
Well,
anyway,
people want
just something interesting because I would like them to just dissolve and go away.
Don't get me wrong. Everyone would, including myself. I'm a bit more of a realist. They've been around for a while, and longer than Gamergate. Okay, so Gamergate 2, I should say. Longer than the Starfield. Like the earliest people are pointing out is Starfield. I'm like, no. They've been consultancy firms before them for a while.
Oh wow.
The thing is, people forget.
That's a long time. Okay.
Games take years to make, especially AAA games. All right.
Absolutely.
And I tell people, because I used to work on freelance games, and I never did AAA games. Like, I try to get those contracts, right? And I've been an intern in a AAA studio as part of my college requirement. And let's just say what we see now is what was talked about 10 years ago. So what's talked about now is what we're going to see 10 years later. All right. And SBI has gone under different names. Or I could say, it's always going to exist. The only way it's not going to exist is if we get people that have more common sense or actual gamers into the gaming industry. Because that's how it happened. They infiltrated the industry and went from there. We need actual gamers who want to make games, build games, love the games. They don't want to use the games to make their own freaking world. Like for example, if you're going to make Skyrim, you make fucking Skyrim. You don't make your world, and you don't make Skyrim into what you want it to be. You make the world of Skyrim.
Right.
This is not you're not a modder, you're a game designer. If you have more people like that mentality coming into the game design industry, they can stomach the nonsense, keep their mouth shut when they need to keep their mouth shut, and work.
Stop! You violated the law.
Now?
May the court. Here's the procedure.
What the fuck? Every time I try to go to fucking Imperial City. What the fuck did I do? It's because I'm a Breton, isn't it? Fucking racist. Fucking racist red guards. Oh, and then the game crashes. Of course. Of course it does. But, no, I don't think it's going to go away at this point in time. I think, we're going to have to cut. It's basically a war of attrition at this point. We have to infiltrate, re-infiltrate our own industries, or let them die.
Yeah.
Racist red guards. Yes. Oh, Miss Sparkles, hello. And I promise, I will not say that word. Okay, I promise. I like to do it. I like to pick on you sometimes, but
say it.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
Boobs, fine. There, boobs, tits, melons.
There it is. There it is.
Milk gallons.
I think it's boobs.
Mana tanks. Motorboats.
Pretty sure it's something else.
I'm trying here. I don't know. I need to know what you're trying. You need to specify, because I'm trying to think of it. Mana tanks, boobs, tits.
I think it's a sound that some people do. Certain people do.
Motorboat. I said it.
No, that's more of a motorboat. It's something else.
I am not making that
you a lot
sound
on
because someone's
chat
gonna fucking clip it. I have a little bit of self-respect.
Yeah. That's a good clip though. That motorboat, that was a good sound, bro.
Yeah.
You had it on point.
I think I
she
could
said
find that
she
sound
said
out.
no boys no, so we're all wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
We won't do
there is a Mr. Sparkles.
Well, it's cunt. It's gotta be cunt then. It's gotta be cunt.
Okay. Well, I'll be nice. Well, we'll be nice.
I'm not being nice. I just made a promise. It's not me being nice. That's just me keeping my word. I could be lawful evil and still keep my promise. That's not me being nice.
I always love that saying. This is not a threat. This is not a promise. This is just fact. Like, what the fuck?
Naked as one can be.
Yeah, Mr. Parkle's Homer ad popped to my mind when I named myself. Yeah, you know what? Thank you. Now that's in my fucking head. I'm going to have to get that clip. Because I remember that one. Believe it or not, that was actually my first episode of The Simpsons that I watched. They were around. They were still around, but I wasn't allowed to watch them because I was younger. And then I found it's like, why is my mom having a big deal about The Simpsons? All my friends go watch it. So it's that forbidden fruit syndrome I had. And I laughed my ass off. There's nothing wrong with this. You still sparkles.
What are you holding? What weapon?
Huh?
What weapon are you holding?
I think it's a DLC weapon. Oh, that's Children. Sorry, that's Children.
Oh, okay.
I was originally holding the Longsword of Order. I think that I think it's part of the Knights of the Nine. Do I have the freaking? Oh, you bitch! You better not be telling me I have fucking vampire syndrome.
Yeah, you should. I was gonna say you should be using that. The longsword of the order. It does more damage.
It's broken
than
though.
Children.
Oh no, it's no. No, it's okay. Selfies. No, it's it's fixed. Okay. Okay. Originally it was broken. I must have fixed it and not realize it. Because all these other ones are broken as shit. Magic map.
Yeah, I got a mod that actually levels up all those weapons, like Children. Every time you level up, it goes about up to your level. Because the way that Oblivion works is that when you get quest rewards like that, you get it at that level, and that's it.
Yeah, I know.
And it kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
it definitely sucks.
Yeah.
I'm more of a sword handler, Miss Sparkles. I've always loved swords.
Yep, two-hander.
No, just even a regular.
Great sword.
I use a regular sword. Now, I know each weapon has their strengths and benefits. Like, I believe the swords are a bit more balanced, but like the axe is faster, the hammer is slower but does more damage. And each one has a strength against the another. So it's like a circular weapon system. So like each weapon is better than the other one. Like I'm pretty much trying to be a spell sword, but I rarely use spells. Alright, let me see. Let's move. A fighting chance. How's that for irony?
Yeah, but you need a lot of gold to get all your spells
Welcome to
going.
a fighting chance. I'm Rose. Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah, Gunslinger must be a freaking DLC. Like, I don't know if it's nicer than 9. I'll say that. But it's definitely a DLC.
Farewell.
1 gold. Really? For 1 gold, it's 0%. You can repair this equipment.
Well, I think the fact that with the DLC weapons, if you got the Data Chick or the Order, when you level up, you can always go back to them and get the weapons back, and I think it actually goes with your level.
Yeah, I do have the
Handy Savers now offers to
Place at
protect
the
your
Mystic
homes.
Emporium.
Yeah.
Good selection of soul gems.
So I think that's what happens when you
Take care.
call for them. So yeah, so you can actually,
Mortal.
as long have them at your level all the
Hi,
time.
Dummy
Yeah,
Mommy.
it's probably not a good idea to
Which of my lord's boons
shoot
do you
fire.
require this time?
I just want to waste your time.
I will allow you to ask for more items.
Okay, Dummy Mommy. I just want to bother you.
Bet you wanted to.
Not really.
Bet you wanted to.
No, actually, believe it or not, IRL, I am actually annoyed by the Dami types. If you get pretentious with me, I really get annoyed. And you start acting like you can boss me around, I just literally do the opposite. It's like, I don't know why that is. It's
Yeah.
just how my behavior is.
Don't worry. Real life, I would be clashing with them.
Yeah. If you were like, oh,
Me and anyone who's like a dom or anything like that, we probably would clash
Yes.
in real life.
now, I like to control things, and people say I'm dominating, but I was like, no, I just want things to, that's like, I expect things, certain things, like, we have an agreement, I expect you to hold your end of the agreement, that's it. Other than that, just leave me alone.
Greetings.
It's like, I don't want to boss people around. Sure, it's fun, but...
Jesus, Shadowheart, you need to shave down there, man. Damn.
Alright, I'll be right back. My doggo wants out. So we'll put y'all some tunes on. Please don't go away. And for the 71 viewers, thank you for watching. I'm trying to get to 500 subscriptions. I'm going to say that right now, and I am very, very close. And so if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. That would be awesome. Let me look at my thing here to tell you how close I am. I am literally at, oh no, it's on my, hello, it's on my fucking shit. I'm literally at 386. So y'all would get, if every last one of you weren't subscribed, please subscribe. If y'all find this amusing, because we do this every night. And I will make sure y'all are added into the first 500 subscribers that I post on the front of my YouTube page, so people will know that you were one of my first subscribers. You know, because y'all are awesome like that. Until then, I'm going to use the bathroom and take care of my dog real quick, and intermission time. And I have returned.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Trying to check the chat here. No one said anything good or bad or good or evil or whatever. So that's good. All right. So where were we going? Inventory. Oh. Okay.
Any interest in learning to...
Never used his services, but I hear he's a good teacher.
Safe travels.
You too.
Eventually, I'll have to do this Codenumerous coin purse quest, but I'm not going to. Because if I remember correctly, then he marks up his items.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? I have the best price. Let's do business. A fine transaction. An excellent bargain. You got a great deal there. You got a great deal. You drive a hard bargain. That seems a good price. You got a great deal there.
Get rid of the steel arrows that he does.
You got a great deal there. And that's it. You've made a good bit of gold. That's more than a fine trend.
Oh, shoot. I want to keep that.
That seems a fair.
I'm going to keep that because I want to check if he did something. That's your soul gem. 12.
That's more. That's more than a good price. You've made a good bit.
No, they don't like video games roadkill. They're waiting for me to take my top off.
Trying to create some sort of conversation.
Thank you. Come again.
That's all.
Goodbye. Please come again.
You have a very good number watching, and no one's talking. So I was just trying to
Go ahead. I'm just...
throw a cheeseburger at someone's face and ask them how they're
Do you
doing.
want to learn about alteration? Speak with Dovinari.
There's something else
How
that
can I
you
help?
face if you want to.
Nope. No, you're not.
I think he wants it. I think he wants that big food.
A nice big dark elf thingy bob.
Hello. What? Why?
God damn it, dude.
Really?
Hey, it could be butt cheeks
You may
for
want
all
to.
you know.
Bye.
Depends on who's. Hail DJ and Miss Sparkles. DJ's in here? Fuck.
Yeah, he's here.
God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, talk to DJ.
Oh, we're all fucked now.
What's that? You want DJ in the voice chat as
I
well?
think that's what I heard.
Yeah, bring him in here. Bring that bitch in here.
Ooh, sounds like fighting words.
Yeah, DJ. You hear
Called
that?
you a bitch.
He's always, dude, he's so fucking mean to me. Him and Lavistro are like my biggest, like, You're like older brother
You have my
that just
ear,
beat up
citizen.
on me.
I think if I was with your older brother, one of us would.
DJ, I've no intention of
I'd
being
like to
gentle.
learn how he gets
I
around
know.
without
Yeah, I
being
see
seen.
that, DJ.
He's a
Yeah.
sneaky one.
Yep. Nope.
I understand you're speaking.
I think.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yep. I'm just gonna shut up.
You do that.
He's gonna be a jerk. Freedom fighter, be careful of who you hail to, because DJ
DJ's
will,
been nothing but
will
nice.
break your arm mentally.
DJ's been nothing but nice to Freedom Fighter.
What is
No,
it,
I like
citizen?
Freedom Fighter, but DJ is
Yeah,
DJ.
He does. He doesn't like you. That's it. You know. Sometimes people.
That's fucked up, man.
I'm just saying. He
I'd buy that guy a beer at the bar, even though I'm a poor. You know, he doesn't like me. But
you'd buy that guy a beer because he's gonna twist your arm to buy him a beer. He's gonna literally physically
probably
twist your arm right out of its socket, beat you with it until you get him a beer.
and then fix it again, and then put it back in and go.
No, he's not gonna fix it again. He's most likely just gonna be like, "Here you."
No, he's supposed to fix
he's
it
gonna
again.
Just toss it on the ground and say, "There you go," or toss it outside.
Fuck that. No.
I would.
No. If you're gonna hurt a brother, you gotta fix it, brother. Do not
Where
just
do
throw
you
them
think
away.
that we're brothers? Man, the headcanon on this
in
one.
gaming and life, you know.
That's just gay.
Hey, DJ. Ugh, excuse me. Get in here, girl.
Ah!
I want to speak to him.
That's fair. I'll give you that,
and
DJ.
Yes. Okay. All right. Very well. Do I make less than you? Probably. Do I make good money? Yes. I just have to be smart.
That's kind of a challenge. I'd call you our special little guy, but Dan's already got that.
Dude, do you guys know that I'm currently a finance investor? Like
That doesn't mean you're smart.
You guys make fun
Have
of
you
me,
seen
but
politicians?
they
vote the budget for the next year,
know...
and they're horrible at it. They're stupid. So that's not really.
Now is the best time to get in because everyone's scared about where their money's going. So you
know
have
where
to
my
be
money's
the
going?
guy. Tell them where to put their money.
You know where my money's going? It used to go in a pile that I would sleep on top of, but after I had kids, it goes straight to my kids.
God damn it, DJ.
Let's hear it.
Hi there.
That's what I heard. I was weird if you don't know, DJ.
Yep. Yeah, well, when you got kids, fucking money just flows away from your bank account. And it's like, where did this shit go? Could have bought a better car. Nope. Man. I'm poor. Man. Fuck you, dude.
How do you do? I could go and say never leave the.
Anytime now.
They say that the.
Jesus Christ, man. Get in the chat, man. If you really want to roast me, or just hang out and be a cool dude, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. If I say be a cool dude, you're gonna call me gay, so.
I'm glad you know your place in life. That's good.
He's so combative. Like, I'm just like, dude.
I'd be good. I'd be
Relax.
combative too if I was DJ. Shit. This poor person just keeps bothering me like we're friends and all that shit.
Being gay, rather empirical. Yep. Oh shit, Val's in here. I'm fucked. I'm cooked. All right. Well.
What do you mean? I've always been.
See you guys next Tuesday.
You wanted to start a conversation. You can't take it back. That's not how this works.
Yeah, but when DJ's in the chat, I know that he's gonna say something rude as shit.
Well, you There's 73 people in this chat right now.
And I've also
There's
I've
a
also
good
taken
chance,
his,
even if it wasn't
his
DJ,
saying.
one of them's gonna be rude to you, and you're gonna cry like, "Are you gonna let the dinners to me, Lavistro?" And be like, "Fucking yes." They're not breaking terms of service.
No,
I don't see where it says in terms of
you,
service.
Lavistro. I need to figure out DJ a little bit. I need to figure out DJ, and he's just a jerk.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Come on in here. But he's.
I
would
invite
like
you,
him.
but
like
apparently DJ, I felt did roadkill too much. That Dan said you're losing your mod privileges.
Oh my god.
So I didn't invite you, but you could ask Val. Or are you talking about my Discord? Because we're not in my Discord. I can invite you to my Discord.
No, we're in. Yeah, we're sitting in Dan's living room.
Speaking
right
of
now.
which, yeah, I got 75 people, and I never posted my Discord invite link. Let me go do that real quick.
Dude, you got a shit ton of people in here, man. Like,
Yes. Do you ever buy soul
so
gems
let's all get along. DJ,
I
step
haven't
in here
spent too much
and let's
time
show
there.
these folks.
I hear it's
what
the
we
place
can
to
do.
go
Don't
for
tell DJ what
enchanting
to do.
supplies, though.
I'm not gonna
Take
tell
care.
DJ anything. I'm just saying, dude, step up, bro.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Which is kind of like telling him what to do.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
Hello.
That's DJ. You need to watch your mouth, dude. Tell him DJ what to do.
Marauders.
The hell you think this is?
Go and save them.
I've heard others
Last I
say
checked, this
the
is
same.
Lavistro place. This isn't Roadkill place.
As far as I'm concerned, every stream that I've ever been on is kind of like a dysfunctional Maury Povich show at times. At times. Not the whole time. but
Okay.
It can get a little wild.
There is the invite to the Discord. It is good for this stream, and that's it. Feel free to join. I can't. It's not open to me because Roka had to go and cry to Daddy Dan.
What is it?
Oh no, that's Dan's Discord, not my Discord. Dragon Slayer's mine. Dan's is that gay ass fucking super secret the Wolf Zone.
All right, am I in? What happened? I had to update my app all of a sudden.
I don't know. Are you in? I just work here. Much better. Okay, map. Let's go back. Quest. Necromancer's Amulet.
No, it's not showing up. Sun's being gay.
We'll play for another 30 minutes, I guess, and I have to get to bed. The irony is my neighbors don't even know what I do. I'm like, what do you do?
Okay,
Why don't we see you much anymore, Lavistro? And I'm like, because I work nights.
Gotta verify. I can't talk about ears or fingers or toes in Lavistro's chat, but I'm here. Thank you for allowing me to come back.
If you're here to help, you'd best.
Well, didn't you leave you by yourself anyway?
He left.
You mean, girl?
Well, didn't you leave?
Yeah, he left.
Well, I
How
tried
goes-
to. I
are
tried
you
to
here
leave
about the
chat,
amulet?
and I left the whole fucking Discord. And
What did you get?
Lavistro and like, dude, Sonia the next day was like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh fuck, let me figure this out. What did I do?"
Yeah. Because
So-
my mods will
You'd better
see
talk to
who
Karanya
uses
before you do
Discord,
anything else.
including Mikey. So Sonia's definitely gonna ask you why you left Lavistro's Discord. 'Cause we all know I ain't gonna ask. I'll be like, oh, like
There we go.
literally the who left the Discord channel that audits who left the Discord is called By Felicia for a reason.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's pretty funny.
It's very rare. I'll go ask, hey, I know she left the Discord.
That's exactly what I say to my ex when I leave. Bye, Felicia.
I seriously doubt you had an ex.
Not many.
No, the reason I seriously doubt
I'm a
it.
pretty, I'm a pretty good partner. I
seriously
just,
doubt you
know,
even
over
I seriously
time.
doubt even that.
Well met.
Like when you
that's
said
rude.
no, I'm being real here. it's like if you said you were married and have kids right now, and I think you did say that.
Hi there.
I literally have a hard time believing that, and that's not me being mean. It's just based on my impression of you. I'm like, oh dear God, that poor woman. I'm not even being. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm trying to be honest. It's like, I guess there is someone out there for everybody.
How do you do?
Oh, fuck you, man.
I'm trying to be nice. I literally am. I'm trying to be nice and honest.
You gotta understand who I was married to, and then that she got even more left and liberal, and whereas I was becoming more central, and it's not even politics. It was a matter of how to raise kids. I had to go away and work on myself. She didn't like that, even though she had gone through deployments with me and was totally loyal. Like I knew our friends, and I heard the backlash of what they did while I was gone. I received letters, but so totally loyal. But over time, people just become gay.
You hear about the
and she became gay. Whereas
I don't even think that's how
remain.
it works. She'd be.
Oh,
No.
dude. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Gay means you love
Lavistro.
Gay means dude loving
All right,
another
let's
dude.
put it this way.
I'm
I'm gonna put this really quick.
She became
I'm gonna make it
lesbian.
into a quick sandwich. I'm gonna make this a quick sandwich. Val, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm ready for you both to be quiet and move on.
Val, if you enjoyed the piece, why do you even join these conversations?
Because I'm normally here to make
Hi
sure
there.
that no one goes overboard.
No, we're not going overboard. I'm just talking about
All I
trying
know
to
is
get
my
to
head
know you
hurts.
people.
I don't know
Yeah.
why.
All right, well, play the first Mario and break your head against bricks.
Jeez, that is a huge ass fucking shield.
How are you?
And DJ, no, there is no Daddy Dan, you fucker. I've already explained this a million times. Maybe like 5.
Good that we've been hard at work.
How come I don't remember this quest?
I think DJ is scared that if he gets on the live chat, he may fall down and hurt himself. That's what I'm worried about. So DJ, stay there.
He's
Stay where
right,
you
he's
are.
not allowed to be in there, but that's okay. He can go into the open chat and I can pull him into this chat.
What are you
Do it.
doing here?
Right now.
Well,
Well, I need him to be in the open chat first.
Or we can move over to my Discord and then.
well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said.
All he's gonna do is make
Here
fun of me.
you are. Good that you've finally seen the light.
That'd be a good
The cause will
conversation.
benefit from your assistance.
Finally, someone wants to recruit me for the Necromancers. Fuckingly.
Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head. I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manimar.
DJ, are you on Lavistro
When
D?
he has the amulet, his power will be
Yeah,
increased,
DJ,
and
I know you
Traven will
will,
be
and
helpless
it's
to
gonna be
stand in his
awful.
way.
So leave me alone.
You, I'm
And
afraid,
can't we
won't
have
be standing
like
at
some sort
all.
of normal
I
bro
promise I'll make
conversation
this quick.
without roasting?
I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manimarco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Just join.
Okay. I got this. Oh, hold on.
Does he like football? Does he like soccer? Does he like baseball?
Hold on.
Does he play video games? Or is he just here to lurk?
Yelling them there.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You got good numbers, bro.
Hold on.
Not gonna lie.
Dragon Whelp, so gets that in there, and then Famer, and then because you want a good fight, I'll give you a limited gaming reclaimer, and I will see y'all in the gaming reclaimer chat.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, heading.
Find it. There we go. There. And Roadkill's. Now Roadkill is the one that's being a coward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So just being on YouTube, is there anything I'm not allowed to say?
Just common sense. If you think it's not safe for YouTube, don't say it. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I don't even know what I can and can't say on YouTube.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get real creative here.
Lord Dragneel, hello. And everyone, we are live with DJ, Al,
That's
and
if he
myself.
actually joins.
And Roadkill's like hiding. He's like, oh shit, what have I done? I just wanted to fucking measurement. No.
And Roadkill's not showing up. Color is right.
Yeah, I thought Maureen ran to a fight, not away from me. There we go. I almost died.
I think calling Roadkill a former Maureen is hilarious.
No, Roadkill claims he was a Marine.
Yes, but we all know he wasn't a Marine. He was a Maureen.
Ah, okay, I see what you're saying.
Red wig and all.
Locked.
You can't, it's locked. What do you mean it's locked? You got to freaking reclaim claiming. I literally just gave it to you. When did you try?
Oh my god, he's so retarded.
Yeah, you got the same titles as freaking DJ. I'm looking at both. Yeah, DJ's got Get All the Pings, Gaming Reclaimer, and Dragon Whelp. Roadkill, Gaming Reclaimer, Dragon Whelp, Get All Pings. Yep, you got everything he has.
I got one. I did get one better because that's just because I am better than you.
Yeah, like you should be able to get in here. See, yep. There's no exemptions for your username, so you should be able to get in here. You should be able to see us in there and get in there. Okay, yeah, reset your app then. You probably would try to get in there when you didn't have the, well, I don't even know how that would be a thing. Probably try to get in there when I was just giving you the freaking roll.
God damn it, isn't this infuriating? This is why I barely fucking stand this dude.
I always do a punching bag.
Bro, I'm even giving him opening.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
So DJ, how's it going?
Not bad, man. I just got off work.
Awesome.
Had to deal with a bunch of whiny patients, so I'm already picking hate.
Oh, I didn't even know you worked in the medic field.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Look
I'm
who
super
we've
bad.
got here.
You're like Zach House, IRL.
No, he was
Hello, lady.
you fucking retard.
There you are.
Let's get this
Fuck,
over with.
seriously, I figured it out in 10 seconds. Couldn't even figure it out.
Okay, I had to authorize something, okay? That's all. I'm working on mobile. On computer, on PC, or something is a little bit easier.
Fucking back off? No, absolutely. I'm so sorry. I'm terribly gonna walk it back. Fucking
How are you doing tonight, DJ? Number one. Before we fuck around and talk shit, how are you doing, man?
What do you mean talking shit? I actively
You can hardly hear what we say.
Why? Why?
Okay, let me see.
Why are you the enemy? What is happening? You're like the Taliban. What's wrong? Like, why can't we talk this out and become friends?
Let's raise you up, DJ. Let's raise you up.
I'm not. Yo, we've explained this. I'm not friends with fucking pores, man.
I'm sorry, with who? With whores?
See how this works.
Stark of Iron.
DJ, you fall asleep?
No, I actually can enunciate. You twat.
Need Rick, huh? Yeah, I can give you. Didn't I give you the? I thought I gave you the title too. I guess not. Oh, fuck. This is what happens when I do things in a jiffy and I don't fucking pay attention. Hey, Stark, could you write something in my main chat so I can give you the role? I don't want to just scroll up and find you or scroll down, whatever.
Oh.
Start. Actually, wait, no, I can do it this way.
Hey, Freedom Photo. What's going on, mate?
There you are. You had posted a video. You got Dragon Streamer. Yeah, that's good. And there you go. You got the Gaming Reclaimer. Pop in whenever you want. Stark is awesome. My favorite.
Don't be simping, bitch.
40k stuff that he was doing as well.
Yep.
Campaigns.
No, I like Stark. He's got talent.
Wait, don't be simping. This is the guy that constantly riding fucking Dan's ass.
I don't think he does it.
I think, as far as I'm concerned, in this community, there are many men riding many men's ass in this gaming community, which is hilarious. But I think we all know what that means. It's just, people that know each other. So, DJ, how you doing, man?
Making me jump.
Are you gonna yell at me for being nice?
Yes, cunt, that's not what we do.
Yeah. Okay, I worked out how to do this now.
You're pathetic.
Also, I have a lot more reasons to be mean to you. I mean, you goon for a Puerto Rican in a headband.
No. No, I'm just friends with them. I like regular white chicks.
Wait, so you're racist?
And black chicks. Well, personally, I like any chick, but
Goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
Can't afford them.
yeah.
You poor.
That's my favorite new thing to say. Is if I don't tip well in streams, I'm just like, I'm a poor. Or I'll mention your name, and on behalf of DJ, I'm a poor. Here's $1. You know, I'll drop 20, 50 bangers, but you know, I can't do what you do, man.
Yeah,
got them kids. Got them kids, man.
All on that credit card you can't afford to pay back.
No, not the credit card. Just out of my bank account. I can't afford them goddamn kids. All them fucking sports and goddamn summer camps. I'm like, what the fuck? How much? And then all of a sudden my bank account is done. I'm like, fuck. All right, so what am I eating tonight? I'm eating off of McDonald's credits for the next week.
Oh, fucking gross! You are a poor.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I make about 110 a year, and it sucks. Oh, Ulrich, just saw you. Here's your face.
Trying to figure out.
What's up, brother?
Dude, I came home.
Hey, man.
Immediately passed out.
That's what I did yesterday. Yeah, it was a rough day for me.
Yeah.
And I face planted into the bed, and I was like, fuck this. I'm done.
Today, I think, like, running about 4 miles, no big deal. Doing sprints with 4 miles,
ooh,
it's a little slower. High crawling about 200 meters, it's a little bit more tiring.
That's an endurance. Yeah, man.
You carrying
Back off! I'm warning you.
I think it was like 200 meters. Because we're doing a train out.
Yeah, but you're practicing for like the combat the CPT or something. I forgot what it's called. The Army calls it something different, but yeah.
I did it as a demonstration, and then I did the actual, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, the combat fitness training is rough. And dude, you know who I got paired up with my last time I did it? Was this 290 like terminal lance that was way too big, and I had to drag his ass 100 yards. And I fell down like 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 yards from the line, because I was just like, dude, you are so fucking heavy with all this equipment. It was probably like dragging 400 pounds. It was out of control.
This is why roadkill shouldn't work in finance, because 3 meters is less than 3 yards.
Well, that's what I was saying, man. At this time, I am having some beers, and I'm not focusing on math, because I did that for 4 hours today, and I don't hate that.
3 meters is 3.14 feet.
Correct.
Per meter.
Correct.
So
correct.
That's 9.42, right?
But dude, I was right there. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I dragged his ass that far, and yeah, the drill instructors or the powers that be were like, nope. And I was like, oh fuck you. I did the ammo cans. I did the push-ups. I did the fucking power crawls, the bear crawls. I did all that shit. And then I gotta, you pair me up with this motherfucker? I mean, I'm a big guy, but this guy, no. I'm not, I don't have a lot of body fat. This kid should have been kicked out long ago, but here we are. And had to drag his ass.
Alright, you're not fat. can send you in here what's your PT score. And on the APFT system, I was either like 289 because I'd somehow just barely missed one. Or it was 300.
Never take care from the new.
Fuck, dude, that's the ball. Get off me, dog.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Somebody was sitting there with the jar of peanut butter.
Dude, if it wasn't peanut butter, he wouldn't be on my balls. Next
Die, damn you!
Plus, I can't do that. My wife would notice the cylindrical thing in the peanut butter. She eats it more than I do.
What the hell happened to this watermelon?
Why does the watermelon look like this?
I don't know. Let's move on.
Sweetheart, why do I have watermelon? Or what is it? Baby, just here. Why do you have chicken in the microwave?
Warming that shit up. It's so gross, dude.
Holy fuck, you magnificent son of a bitch.
Oh man, dude, I'm getting old. Old to be doing all this running and shit. Shit sucks.
Do you dare to mention your age? I'm 40.
Brother, I'm in my 30s.
Oh shit, son. All right, you got a little bit of time, but yeah, the military wears your ass out. Anyone in here can know that. Yeah.
Especially in a combat arms role. Brother.
Yeah.
I've seen 3
They keep you running.
changes. Yeah. I've seen 3 uniform changes. By regular, like, by terms, I am officially a grunt.
Nice.
Yeah, it's mostly because of all that fucking running. Like at this stage, with all this fucking health science shit that we know now, we still somehow can't figure out a way to prepare people for shit without destroying their fucking joint capsules.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
It's all the old heads. It's all the dudes from 25 years ago that were training the new generation. And now you've got dudes that picked up now and they're just ancient and they're like, oh yeah, dude, you know what we did back in the day? We ran and we were athletic. And I'm like, brother, you guys had beer guts, boobs, and you were able to run pretty well. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it's gone.
Dude, I knew a guy that we called him Skinny Fat. He had these skinny arms, skinny legs, with a beer gut, but he would fucking he'd lead the fucking charge, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Brother looked like a fucking emu. He was out there killing it.
Exactly.
This dude had terrible fucking posture. Like he had like.
And he also loved to smoke a Newport before he ran. He would slam a beer, smoke a Newport, and be like, follow up. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
We had our own very own guild. Shit you not. There were like 3 things this man hated. The only thing I could agree with him on was not wanting to pay my taxes. Ever. Yeah, not a goddamn.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Yeah! Or if they could see us now, they'd be disappointed.
Oh, they fucking riot.
Don't fucking get me started.
I've seen a lot of the new proposed bills rolling through. That I am excited for. Upwards of a reduction in 15% in terms of taxes for lower incomes. Changes in the SSI investments. I looked at the hard number for that. It's $176,000. So they'll tax you on your first $176,000 of taxable income. However, they will not tax you anything after that. So if you make $200,000, that last bit is yours to keep. And then they're still working on the proposed bill for overtime to not be because it got shot down by a certain group of people. But they're working on trying to package it again so they can slip it in. but anything over 40 hours, they're trying to make it untaxable. You can only be taxed on your primary income.
That would be fucking awesome.
Right.
That would reduce the government
Oh,
fucking spending
the,
a lot.
Well,
yeah, the working
especially-
class would love that.
Especially with what I do, because contractually, I get more like 4%, or 4 times my regular rate when I hit overtime.
Yeah, when I first got out of the military, I did logging for a while, and then I got into being a union utility lineman, and my pay went from a reasonable amount, I'd say, honestly, as a logger.
Dude, you were a fucking lineman? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right on.
I made, I think it was like 120 to 140K depending on the season, and I only worked like 6 months.
Yeah.
Just do storm.
Dude, you make good fucking money doing that shit. Fuck yeah. Good on you, bro.
I did power grid restoration during Hurricane Irma. I traveled as part of the traveling crew. I got paid double time. What is it now? Yeah. It was, I was on call for 24 hours, so I was billing for 24 hours, getting paid for 24 hours. And after 40 hours, it was double time. And then a holiday would hit, and it's like fucking quadruple time. I had a good life.
Damn.
I make great money.
I tell you, nothing changes your perception on this shit more than when you work overseas and you qualify for the bona fide residence exemption for income tax.
Dude, I've sat down and thought about that. I was debating it with Gordon for a fucking year just so my tax, I wouldn't have to pay taxes. I was like, you guys can send me to Gordon, I'll be on a joint task force. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, 330. It requires 330 days out of the country, but I was working overseas for the oil field around the Middle East and shit like that, and I was actually making less money than I made in the States doing it, and
I'm just warming up.
I was getting about 30 grand a year back.
God damn, DJ. We need to talk offline. Great day.
Why? Well, I'm sorry. Making that kind of money requires effort, roadkill. You're a fool. Ergo, you don't have the energy.
Well, no, that's okay. So that's where now you're called out, because that's the exact opposite. Because if you're a poor, you work hard.
No, dude, no. You don't work hard and you make poor choices.
No, I'm just in a liminal space at this time, and I'm putting a dip in my mouth. So I do sound stupid, but just let me cook.
This is the part where you fall down and
I went from trade to technical back to like social worker, and now I'm like, dude, fuck all that. Like I can do way more than this.
When you said social worker,
am I doing?
When you said social worker, that implied you work for the government. Your opinion immediately does not matter on anything.
Correct. Well, I do like helping military families, so fuck you, and that's a pretty cool thing to do. And I made good money doing it.
The only thing
it's not, it wasn't some like charity social worker where I make $30,000 a year. I was making 80, and that's pretty decent.
Roadkill, by the way.
But now, as a financial advisor, I'm getting my licenses. There's a lot of things involved where I'm just now basically putting myself back into college. So
Roadkill, by the way,
I gotta relearn things.
DJ has mod privileges.
Why would DJ block me out?
Because he's got mod privileges.
Oh wait, what?
I don't know why DJ has mod privileges, but he has mod privileges in his voice channel, and I don't know why. I just work here.
Oh, that's right. Because again, I told you I got one step more because I am.
If it's a
better
fight
than
you want,
Roadkill.
it's a fight you'll get.
Ooh.
Don't be gay.
I can exercise it, but I'm not gonna have to. Because
Leave me be. Leave me be.
I am indeed better than
Leave me be.
you.
Just let me hang out. Just let me hang out and cook.
I hate you so friggin' much.
What the fuck, dude? I think if we met in real life, I think you need a fucking hug, bro.
No, I think if we met in real life, I'd be at a bar. You'd be that random motherfucker that comes up to me and starts talking about his goddamn dog.
Okay, good night, Queen. Hello, how you doing?
Let's not scare people off, DJ. Let's roll with the punches.
Hey, give me the remote. Yeah.
I think Lavistro's crew is pretty down.
My what? Is what? I didn't hear you very well.
I said I think of anybody, Lavistro's crew is probably down with my shit talk.
Yeah, DJ is trying to go down on you, Lavistro.
Yeah, I mean,
How did it come to this? We were talking about microwaving chicken, and now look at us.
Yeah.
That was the gayest thing he ever
In
said.
a battle of wits. I swear to God, dude, I don't know why
Here
you
we
would
are.
in here. He's fucking terrible.
Well, he is part of the
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
For life crew. So, I'll get bitched at by Dan if I don't want to hear it.
Squirrely.
So y'all get to play.
Squirrely Dan.
So he's basically y'all's punching bag. Every dog.
Rude.
Go with that.
Who, Dan?
Yo, I mean, honest to God, Roadkill is like one of those guys.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic.
Roadkill is like one of
We
those
should
guys.
send Dan a squeaky toy. Here's something to play with. Here.
It's about to be his balls on your chin.
All that hard.
It's about to be his balls on your chin.
So Roadkill's one of those guys with two first names, right? You just walk away when he
Stop being gay.
You know nothing he's gonna say is ever gonna make an actual benefit to your life.
Oh yeah.
I bet he does have two first names.
I'm super low.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
Let me,
say it.
Yeah, there. See, I'm using the Discord chat, and some people have it's like literally have to get tired of fucking doing this. Like Roadkill, definitely you can get lowered a little bit. You're in the red. DJ, can you say fuck or some shit? Whatever DJism you want to say, just so I can get a gauge on your.
He could say fuck. He could say fuck Roadkill.
Yeah,
I already see that one coming.
Do that.
I think
Do that one more
everyone
time?
sounds fine where I am. I don't know what you're working on, Lavistro.
Well, I'm deaf in one ear, and people are saying that y'all are louder than me.
Well, get a fucking ear implant.
So I gotta
Get a
lower
cochlear.
y'all, and actually I can lower you some more. About 22 should do it. DJ maybe about 122. Ulrich, he should be good. Val is muted, so.
I got DJ and Ulrich being dicks right now. I need to.
Dude, I'm not even being dicks. I'm being the devil's advocate.
Nope.
The game.
I need to come back up in this bitch, and y'all are about to fuck
I'm he-
me up. And
I am hearing you need to back it up in this bitch.
So he honestly, Ulrich has actually been the soul of gentility here. I don't know what you're talking about, Roadkill, other than you're just a poor and you don't like your betters talking to you.
Yeah, fucking peasant.
Oh, brother, they think they're people.
They get one speech of human rights, and all of a sudden they think they have it. They have their own.
Yeah. They said I have the same finger. They said I have the same number of fingers and toes than you. If it walks on two legs, is it a man? About to hold up a
Let me
chicken.
put it this way.
It is not. It is not. That's why I compare everybody to how much steak we all eat.
Oh, I fucking love steak. Religiously eat that shit.
Roadkill would, but he can't afford it.
I actually asked my son. I was kind of hoping he'd say something based like, "Hey, son, what do you want to eat for dinner?" And he's like, "You cooking?" I was like, "I could, or we could get some steak. I want pizza." And we're celebrating him not having a fight the most of his school year and getting in trouble. Let's just put it that way. I know he's had fights. He came home with bruises. I'm like, okay, who's got the most? And he's like, the other guy. I'm like, good boy. But yeah, he has gotten in trouble, so he's learning to be smart about his fights. So it's like, okay, we're gonna celebrate. What do you want? I want pizza. God damn, I want steak.
You should tell him. You should tell him then. That's how I know you lost the fight, because only winners eat steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, but he's a fucking kid.
Dude, you should have took a couple rubber bands, put steaks on your hands, and just,
But he actually did something based though, because he wanted steak. He goes, well, we can have meat lovers pizza, and I was like, my man, okay, you're learning a little bit. It's like we're getting somewhere here. But no, this weekend we're having fucking steak. We're having a fucking blue rare.
Dude, if you get a meat lovers pizza, you have to throw jalapenos on the meat lovers.
I had sliced jalapenos. So my share had jalapenos all of them.
You gotta do it.
And I had this hot sauce. Actually, let me get it real quick. I like really spicy.
And then take a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. You know what I'm saying? Take some of that, put it on the crust, have them bake it. Or if you're making homemade pizza, like you're making the dough yourself. God, it's been a while since I made it. I like to bake that into it and then slather the butter on the crust and then fucking bake the jalapenos. And
brush some olive oil over it halfway through, then add the Parmesan.
That's so good too. The polyphenols from it make it a little bit healthier, even though it's going to be terrible for you regardless.
You know what? I don't plan on living past 50 anyway, so let's fucking go.
This one hot sauce I got from the grocery. It's fucking awesome. It's called B's and T's Whiskey Bomb Hot Pepper Sauce. And oh my god, that shit is actually fucking good on pizza. Like I was like, yeah, we're not doing Frank's Red Hot anymore. We're not doing fucking gay ass Tabasco. Like, I'm getting too used to sriracha, but I was like, this shit here, I was like, it ripped me a new asshole when I went to the bathroom.
Every time I eat sriracha, I have the verde, the green one. I am in the worst physical state of my life 20 minutes later, without fail.
My ex-wife, she's Korean, so she uses either red chili pepper or sriracha to make her meals, which is all Korean. So that shit doesn't do shit to me anymore. I can eat that like it's nothing.
Dude, I can eat basically a raw fucking steak perfectly fine. But the moment you throw that green sriracha at me, 20 minutes later, my hands have literally warped the porcelain of the toilet bowl from me holding on so tight. But I love the way it tastes, so I still fucking eat it.
That's how it is. I love spicy food and spicy sauces. Like we have a Firehouse Subs next to us. My son loves eating there because he likes fire engines and stuff. So I go take him every time he, gets good grades at school and stuff. We go over there, and they have this display rack of all the hot sauces, and they're literally to scale. I literally go for the 9s. I regret it every night, but I go straight for the 9s. Like, I'm not crazy to get the 10s yet, but I'll go for the 9s. And when I go home, I'm like, oh no, there goes my toilet.
We had so I was working for an oil company in Saudi Arabia, and we were staying at the camp, and every morning they served what's called dal, which is like this super spicy like garbanzo bean curry, right? And we had this guy Rowdy from Oklahoma City, and he would eat this shit, but he would not take it well. He would have like a sheen of sweat running down his face the entire time. We were like, God damn, Rowdy, dude, that stuff's gonna kill you. He's like, I know, but I love it, brother.
Man, you got a really deep voice. Like I can hear you, but my freak DJ. I mean, like I'm still monitoring it. Like you're still in a red. I got you all the way down to 57.
Oh. Hang on just a second.
It's not your fault, but it's just my audience keeps saying.
Yeah, God forbid a man has some testosterone.
Yeah, no, it's just that my audience keeps saying that they can't hear me, which is because my fucking mic. So I had to fucking play around with Discord.
Yeah, speaking of Mike, where's that ball bag? I see he's playing No Man's Sky, but he's not in the chat.
He didn't want to be around Roadkill. I don't blame him.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, neither do I. I don't like hanging out with fucking
Whoop.
Is that better, by the way?
Okay.
I personally don't
You were
mind him.
really low now. I was
To be real, I
monitoring.
believe Mikey is a four.
Okay, try it out, DJ.
So fuck you, DJ. I make more money than Mikey, so there you go.
Ooh.
All right, try it out, DJ.
At the moment.
That's in poor taste. That's in poor taste.
How about
It's
now?
Very poor taste, but don't
Say that
bring up my
one more
name.
time. I'm sorry, DJ. I'm playing with my fucking audio settings. Go ahead.
How about
Okay,
now?
yeah, you're perfect. You're in the green and you're not in the red. So,
There you go, lady girl. Go speak your trash, girl. Speak your lies.
you know,
Whoa, are you
Yeah,
using your
so
real voice
this
there?
is- everybody wants to know what the problem I have with Roadkill is. It's the two major things I
There
hate
is
in
no
life.
trouble. You're a fucking jerk, dude. We need to fucking communicate. Hang out. There is no fucking.
So-
You're a fucking asshole.
There's only really
You ever,
two.
you ever see the kid in school and he's like, dude, we could be friends. You're just being an
How are you
asshole. And
today?
you're like, I've talked to you twice.
yeah, pretty much.
No, there is no talk to twice. You know, have DJ and I.
I tried
communicated
explaining
twice?
this to
Yes.
Roadkill. I used the Simpsons quote. You know, sometimes
Yeah,
dogs don't like people for no reason. In this case, there's people that don't like you for no reason. It's okay. You can't please everybody. It's just how it is.
If there's
No, that's
anything I can
incorrect.
do, I am humbly at your
He's a
service.
jerk, and he's a part of the community, and we all need to get along. There you go. All right, I said
No,
it.
no,
I'm
that's
the
have.
white Martin Luther King of the whole community.
Have you recovered the necromancer's amulet?
Just get along.
He said, I had a
Karanya
dream.
turned on the guild.
Me in the background.
Right.
It was a
The
fucking
situation, the
nightmare.
amulet.
It's like, dude,
We can't get along.
Before we continue,
always so fucking aggravating.
you too.
Because I don't make up great asshole jokes against people. Fuck
Please
off.
tell me this is the.
Pleasure to speak with you.
So there are two things in this
I can
on this
truly
world that I
consider
hate the
you
most:
an
the
equal,
poles and the
and
pores.
so grant you the rank
And
of
Roadkill's
Master
got both
Wizard.
of them.
You have my
You're a whore.
goodbye.
All right, Roadkill, if you can't cool your jets.
Should you need something, I will be happy to
I know
oblige.
DJ is DJ. I can't tell DJ to stop being
I'm
DJ.
doing something
Roadkill.
else right now while I'm talking.
Roadkill.
I'm chill. I'm chill. Go on.
If you're getting upset, no, I'm gonna let you know. If you're getting upset, it's okay to walk out the voice chat. I ain't gonna give you shit.
I was trying to make fun.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
It's fiery. That's all. No, nothing serious.
Hello, Master Wizard.
It was more
I know
mostly.
Val was pissed. Val's like, dude.
How does the day?
fucking-
Time is
It's
against
like,
us.
shut the fuck up already and just move along.
Dude, every time you guys start chattering
Word
back
has
and
been
forth,
sent. In
one
particular,
of you dudes
a
needs to
unique
make the
black
Mortal
soul gem has
Kombat
been
song and just
crafted.
play that
This
shit.
gem needs to be confiscated
From,
and
like the
brought
movie,
here.
like the original Mortal Kombat.
I've spoken.
I hate that. I hate
No.
that song. Dude.
I have need of it. I believe it may be
That was a
instrumental.
good
I will
movie.
explain
Fuck
once
you,
you have
Roadkill.
returned.
Dude, I
A
saw that.
contingent of battle mages
I
has
fell
been sent
asleep.
to the
I
site.
woke up and she was on the TV.
The
I was
only
like,
thing
oh,
that matters is that gem. Once you have it safely in your possession, return. Know that you have my complete confidence. You must.
Dude, the craziest part
There
is
is only.
they haven't
Farewell.
remade it. I think it would be really good if they remade it. It had a lot of potential. For a
Hello,
movie as
Master
old as it
Wizard.
was,
Well
pretty
met.
all right.
What's new with you?
Michael Mann.
They say
wait,
syndicates
no,
of
they-
wizards have led a
balls
boycott
made
of
the
him.
movie, it would be dope. Yeah.
No, they did remake the movie.
It wasn't good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was not good.
Which movie?
So you're
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah, no.
yeah, the remake.
You must
The one
be
I
the
regret
arcane
going to
universe.
watch.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was pretty bad. Like the CGI was not becoming.
Holy fuck! You went to watch it in the theaters, dude. Do you hate yourself?
Dude,
I didn't even know that's what we were watching.
Young
The
I was.
freaking birthday gift.
Yeah, I was very young at that time.
No,
remake,
no. I mean,
94,
literally, they just remade it.
It was for me. It
Theo.
was a
No,
birthday
I did
gift, and I
not.
was like, I can't believe. I was like, I can't hate myself for watching the first one. That was bad, but I didn't think that I could say that again with the remake.
Hey, touch your shit. Hey, Neo, sing. You, husky. None of that husky shit either. Dude, so I got this old ass man dog, right? No balls, black spot where his balls used to be, which is comedic. Don't get me wrong, right? And I've got this purebred husky. Love this dog to death. Fairly certain she was inbred or something because she is borderline retarded. Cannot listen for shit.
In my experience, that's about 90% of all
Yeah.
huskies.
Yeah.
Lady is burning incense in my house right
And they're hyperactive until the day they,
Got to get a new one.
yeah.
Drag and drop.
So,
No, they're always hyperactive, but then they just replace fucking the hyperactivity with fucking anxiety and separation problems.
Dude, my husky, I'll look at her and I'll go, tell me about your day. And you'll just hear, "Ruh."
yeah.
It's like she's telling me about how she saw a bird, how her brother yelled at her. You know, she's having this whole big complaining fit. I'm like, thanks for giving me 2 human women in my life. Thank
Or
you.
even worse when you
I gotta listen to you complain for 4 hours.
Eat your kid's hot dog, like nope, and then she walks away, looking at you, and just starts talking back to you. Like, what the fuck? It's like, do you?
Oh, mine
dare
doesn't talk back.
No, mine did. It's like, are you talking back to me right now? What are you, a teenager?
So we were dog
You look
sitting
like
another
a
dog,
bright one.
and my husky doesn't like other females because she's female. So I looked at her
Dolphins
when
in
she was trying
charge.
to
Well
nip
met,
at the other dog.
guildmate.
She's not happy that dog's there. And I snarled at her real
Hello,
quick. Because,
Master.
hey,
You're here
dog
from the
speaks dog better
council,
than people,
or
right?
Traven sent
My
you?
husky
That
sits the fuck
helps
down
the
and
odds,
immediately
but-
behaves. I was like, good, you still understand the natural order here. I don't want to smack the shit out of you because I love you, but I will smack the shit out of you.
Yes.
Neo, no humping, dude. You don't even have balls. It's unproductive.
This is it. We've been watching the site for. We were supposed to
my
storm
girl
the
boxer
place and
does
take
that.
this gem they're
And I'm
holding.
like, what the fuck
Only
is
we
this?
can't. With that
Oh, dude,
door
that reminds me of
sealed,
that-
based on the activity.
That reminds me of that little Chihuahua fucking reel.
What a
It's like
wrong.
my pronouns
So we're
are he,
Oh,
not
of-
him.
Traven,
Because
if
I'll
I
never be him. And then it just fucking flashes to him.
There are-
The tiny little fucking Chihuahua doing the humping motion next to the big ass dog.
Okay, let me know.
It's you.
Exactly.
Hi.
Like just some like little fucking weirdo. Yeah.
Well met.
God, Chihuahuas are such dirty ass little dogs too, dude.
Not a fan.
Disgusting. Disgusting little creatures. Fucking eyeball looking in the both directions. Shaking constantly. Exact Nerf football size. Exact Nerf football aerodynamics.
Very good description. Yeah, exactly.
Exact Nerf football rotation and thrown. Oh, you want to shake, huh? I got you.
I've never met one that was nice to any company. They were always jerks. Yeah.
St. Hugo,
I
hello.
don't pay him any mind. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Bite me? Ooh.
Oh no, not them. Dude, when I was a kid, I had a Jack Russell tear my fucking ass up. You know,
Was
I don't have dogs, but it like ripped my ankle. I was delivering mail, and the dog just like ripped my ankle apart. He went at me like a goddamn shark. And I was like,
No.
and the old lady I delivered the mail to was like, oh, he's like that. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
It's,
What do I do?
it's illegal to be like that. Why don't you tell your
Nowadays,
rodent
people
stop
call
biting
cops,
you?
but back then, I
Yeah.
dealt
In my eyes, I look at it and I'm like, this is a lesser animal. I'm definitely not disturbed by it biting. I don't give a shit if a dog bites me. Oh, I bleed a little bit. Yeah, you throw like 90 pounds on it, and 90 pounds hits me. All right, you look at me and your dog, like, you look at me and you go fets, and your fucking dog attacks me and then proceeds to drag me a little bit. I'm punching your dog a little. I'm not gonna lie.
The dogs I knew Korean, and they
those Hungarian shepherds.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, these guys put the
Might
follow
be a-
me, they don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Commodore. They're badass, dude.
Yeah, those Hungarian shepherds, you look at me and go, fets, fets. And then all of a sudden that dog fucking takes off and it's running at me with intent. Oh, brother.
Yeah, it was always German or Korean that I knew. Yeah. Out, or whatever they say, and it just
Well met.
stops. Pick it up, bring it back.
Farewell.
Dude, I remember the guy.
Good day.
Was like, you guys want to see something cool?
Farewell.
I was like, yeah, we have plenty of time. He chucked this tennis ball probably like 150 yards away. And
Yeah, I
he
don't think
called
so
the
either.
order to stop halfway through.
Pretty sure they did the
And dog
original.
was just like, just sat down.
Dude, this one dogs are pretty sick, not gonna lie.
No.
Die, damn
Now
you.
a Belgian Malinois. I don't have any time, but I do know people that have them, and I'm like, dude, I really want one, but they are.
No, you don't.
I know they're fucking nuts. They're nuts.
Damn, it's crazy. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese would be such a good rivalry if Angel was actually good at basketball.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I saw some of that earlier.
Dude, somebody at work was trying to tell me Angel Reese was bad as fuck. And I'm like, brother, you can see the outline of a mustache on her upper lip, and she, like, character profile. If I looked at her face, she's the closest thing to Sid the fucking Sloth you can get.
I mean,
Character profile. I could fly a plane between her eyes.
Yes.
Some of you may
What I'm talking like
die.
small.
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Show me what you got.
And so I'm like, well, dude, you're 6 foot what?
Yeah.
They're just,
Dude,
these people are like Nordic beasts, and I'm like, fuck, dude, Yukon girls, come on, man, they are.
I played sports in college for a while.
Yeah.
And like, there's a specific physique, specific demographic it appeals mostly to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every now and then you'll get like that freak of nature. Brother's built like an egg. You know what I mean? And you look at him and you're like, oh, perfect. He's gonna be a lineman. Nah, brother's a fucking linebacker.
Dude, I was a linebacker. I was a defensive linebacker in high school football. But no, these girls are like, they are. I mean, what they're doing is showing you the empire of the female basketball team. So, I mean, yeah, let's go.
That group is not Angel Reese.
It never will.
Size? Yes. Fundamentals? Pretty decent. Ability to shoot? Terrible. Eyes too wide. Depth perception has to be terrible.
Yeah. Dude, your legs are as tall as your eyes are as wide as
Yeah, 100%. You could take their shin bone and put it between their eyes. And they'll look at you and be like, Thrug love basketball. Yeah, good job, Thrug. Proud of you. Dude, it's the corn-fed country kids too. Deceptively athletic when they look like they got the Hank Hill build, but God, they're units.
Yeah. Dude, guys, I just watched a 7-year-old girl on the lacrosse game, smoke the shit out of girls that were taller and bigger. And my daughter's on the field, and I'm like, yeah, go, you. But
Have you guys seen
this younger girl was like smoking people, and I was laughing more for this other chick.
Have you guys seen the spawn of Brock Lesnar?
No.
Oh my God, dude, look up Brock Lesnar's dog. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead and pull that up. It's literally Brock Lesnar with long hair.
That worries me.
Yeah. She just won another shot put tournament. I'm like, what do you fucking expect? She's got like a 17-inch biceps as a female. She's massive. She should be competing in a men's league. She'd win.
Holy shit.
I told you.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why does she look so old?
I don't know. Not.
Colorado State? That's a grown-ass man.
That's a brother. Come on, dog. No, she's a monster.
Goddamn Viking. Yeah.
100%. Straight off the boat, ready to inconvenience you and take your fucking records.
Wow, all this fucking dead air.
Oh, he stopped talking finally?
Well, we're about to start back up. Don't you worry. Sounds like you're lonely.
No, I literally lowered
bathroom, and I'll be back
like
to
20%. I think, well, since I'm lowering everyone's volume, I'll have to lower the ones I don't want to listen to right now.
Exactly. No, dude, yeah, you fucked me. You fucked me, and that's where it's at. So, I can't even speak anymore.
It's crazy work.
Go to the toilet. Hurry up.
Didn't even...
Oh my god, he's still talking.
It's like, dude, stay.
I didn't even mute him. All I did was just lower his volume so I wouldn't have to hear him. I mean, like, being nice.
It's a jerk move, man.
This is why you should never be nice, Lavistro.
I know.
There's always gonna be some poor that tries to take advantage.
Accommodable or nice.
Well, then you're gonna fucking hate me, DJ. I grew up poor. I'm not poor anymore, but I grew up poor.
No.
Yeah, DJ. I'm a poor. Back off. Do I make $80,000 less than you? Yes. But at the same time, I'll raise you this. Personality and a little bit of heart. So.
Okay, neither one of those things is true.
Okay. Oh. So you have personality and heart. Because I don't see any of it.
Yeah, why do you think people kept suddenly inviting me everywhere when I and giving me mod privileges? You know.
Well, let me correct you there, DJ. When you leave this channel, those mod privileges go bye-bye. until you come back to the channel.
Oh, that's fine, because
that's it. It's only
that,
the
no.
it's only for this channel. That's it. Like everyone else has the same.
No, I'm completely fine with that because I never want mod privileges anyway. Because I will abuse that power.
I've done that many times on my streams.
And you do. Yep.
You know what I don't abuse that power on is probably hypnosis.
For example.
And that's the entrance. Well, see, the thing is that there's a gate that activates. I don't know how to get it to activate. I can't remember. There's like a switch. I thought it was down here somewhere. It's so fucking long. Plus, I also remember this map being a lot darker too.
What game are you playing?
Oblivion Remastered.
Uh,
I used to love this game. Maybe I'm just fucking tired and I can't think straight. I'm looking for a switch.
Nikita, no.
Nikita,
Go back.
not your food.
Okay, I want to go back over there.
Near the people know that speak the name that we can use all parts of the name. We're just so valuable.
Oh. The furs that we trap are really, really important to our way of life. People can get frostbite and even hypothermia through stress form. The native made here is the best for this and adapted a clothing through this harsh golden environment. Derp. Derp, derp, derp.
What's that?
Die, cur! Why won't you die?
I'll let you guys have fun, enjoy, and I'll talk to you next time.
Have a good one, pal. Well, her fucking dad's the expert survivalist. His mom's just a fat little fucking hobgoblin following him around. What do you mean it takes you 3 shots to shoot a stationary moose?
Stop running away. Resisting. Let it happen.
Start resisting. Reaches for a sideline.
Notice these freaking mages, dude. They fucking keep running away from me.
Well, yeah, dude. If you spend your entire life reading books and you're built like a French waif, you think you're gonna try and fight somebody that's been eating steak their entire life? Absolutely not.
That's a good point.
Some dude rolls up on you looking like he eats rocks. And you're like, yeah, dude, that guy's probably a problem. Dude's over there clutching his tomes when you walk by.
Let's get this over! I'm a board at these books. No. This is why I hate being blind as shit.
Fancies himself a warrior poet, I see. Yeah, dude, I wholeheartedly believe that much akin to the ancient Greeks, our Congress members and our House members, when they have a debating opinion, should 100% wrestle, just like the ancient Greeks did.
No, let's go ancient laws. Let's go fucking Rome. Give them a freaking shield and a mace, okay? 2 will enter, 1 will win.
No, it's got to be pancreation because then they can like literally kill each other to death.
Better.
Then the guy that died ends up winning by decision because he broke the other guy's little toe before he passed out or before he died.
Oh, that you fucking bitch. Actually, I think we're gonna call it here tonight, everybody.
Some of this shit is too funny.
But tomorrow is Demonologist, and I'll be with Kyle Saber and Zaku Boy, I believe, will be available as well, and Soul Soldier. So that's gonna be tomorrow night, and or actually tonight. And then Thursday morning, I'll be with Val and the Common Nerd covering Warhammer Skulls at 10:40 a.m. Central, 11:40 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, and we got some videos coming out. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. Let's see. I can't do an official raid, but let me see if I can recommend someone for all of y'all. And y'all just say Lavistro raid or whatever. Be kind of nice. wow. No one I know is on. Oh,
Where you
okay,
at?
no, we don't.
YouTube or
Actually,
Rumble?
no. Well, you have it. I let y'all suffer and say Smash JT, but I think I would rather go tell Hypnotic he doesn't know how to play games.
Oh man, let's go. Oh.
There you go. Go stay Lavistro raid. Oh, actually, maybe I got to do it this way. Hold on, wrong. I sent y'all the wrong address. Hold on.
There's an 83% right there.
There we go. I spammed it with the new link. So, Lavistro raid, sad raid. There you go. All right, but he's playing AI Limit, so there's boobas and all that shit. Other than that, thanks for coming by, and make sure you like, subscribe, and happy gaming, everybody. Credits will be rolling with the new updated credits. You're still here. What? You thought there'd be a post-credit scene or something? This isn't a Disney movie. Show's over. Go get some sleep. Play a video game. Watch another YouTube video. I gotta take care of the Dragon Lane and possibly get some sleep myself. I'll see y'all later, guys. Goodbye, all. And thanks for watching. And happy gaming.